Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Geeky Collector Vault. How are we all
Hey,
today?
hey, hey.
What's up? We're good. I'm good.
We got some sunshine, so we are hyperactive. So all good in
Yes,
the hood.
Yeah, way too much vitamin D. I don't know what to do with myself.
yeah, way
Sounds
too
right.
much. That's enough for the whole year, I think, now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Harrison, you
100%.
look sunburned already. You
He
should
Yeah,
does. He's not as
you should use
pasty.
better SPF.
yeah.
He does not sound impressed with our commentary, James.
No. Oh,
Oh,
no, no.
yeah, you are
You
muted,
broken
thank
sometimes?
God.
I'm trying to use like the fancy keys, like Control D, because it mutes and unmutes. I'm trying to be cool, but it just didn't work for a second there. It was just like, no, you can't
It
be
works
I
cool.
thought
fine
it
for
was
me.
breaking then. Well, it's fine for me. You're just.
Yeah.
Harrison is
I
nice,
was,
so he didn't say the word, but
yes, I was trying to be nice. Dream and Vision's already here. Good to see you. Thank you
hey,
very much
hey,
for
Dream and
coming.
Visions in
Man.
the house.
So I have a warm-up question for you today.
Go
Oh,
on
shoot.
then.
Because I was thinking it was when I was not sending pictures to James to try and convince him to buy more video game stuff.
He never does that.
I never do that. So,
Never.
but I had this question.
Sure,
Are
the same
video?
way he never sends me anything to do with Henry Cavill.
Yeah, I never do that
Exactly.
either. I've
You
got
feel
the
betrayed,
question.
Harrison.
Are video
What
game
are you trying to
figures
do?
and statue? Nothing. I'm not trying to do anything other than turn you against each other.
Yeah,
Slowly but
exactly.
surely.
He's trying to drive a wedge.
I mean, Harrison, so many people tried. It's been 13 years. I mean,
No.
it is the devil number in the year, so who
Yeah,
knows?
that's
You
right.
might
If
succeed
we
this
get
year.
through this year, then we're fine. We just need to probably be like careful of every Friday this year because it's not Friday the 13th every Friday, but it's Friday on the 13th year every Friday. So
Well, one Friday just gone, Friday the 13th, and we had visitors over, so that probably saved us.
if anything, it
Oh,
made
good.
us closer.
Aww.
Oh, that was really sweet.
I don't
I
think we
know.
can get any closer by this point, but hey ho.
I'm sure there's a way. But anyway, back to the question. Are video game figures and statues becoming more popular, just like video game movies and shows? Because I've noticed recently we're getting a lot more shows and movies based on video games. And I've also noticed figures as well. There used to be hardly any, and then more, there's just more and more daily almost at this point. There's so many video game pieces coming out this year. And we were talking about the Hinako from Silent Hill F and the
Mhm.
Leon from Resident Evil 9. It just seems I'm seeing a lot more of it popping up now. And I wonder if that's just because we're going in that way where video game stuff is just becoming more popular now. Well, what do you think?
I mean, I'll let you go. Ladies first. Go on. Go for it.
No, it's fine, go on.
Look, we're English. We could do this all day. So come on.
Yeah, this will go
Go
on
for it.
all the
We're
rest of the
not
Yeah.
stream. No, you
English,
go
I'm
first. No, you.
Lithuanian.
Yeah, you're as good as
Fine,
at
I'll
this
go
point.
first then, because I
There you go.
can't
Be
be
Eastern
bothered
European
to
about
fluff around. Shut up,
it.
James. Stop
You've just
mumbling
had
around.
enough, James. Enough.
Enough is enough. I was about to say,
Hey.
yeah, shut it. I'll unplug
You
your mic.
literally lasted 2 seconds.
Anyway, I was saying before I got rudely interrupted by this man next to me with terrible hair, so he's wearing a hat. I'm joking, I'm joking. Anyway, so I was saying, I don't know if I'm too old or something, so I don't really know what's the trends now and all in regards to video games. I don't really know if they're more popular than they used to be. I somehow never really paid attention like to it as much in that capacity. Like I never worried if it's like trendy, popular or not popular, I suppose, because it's always been part of my life. But what I did notice, I think, that the story quality, I think we chatted about this before, Harrison, the story quality is so much better in the games than in any new shows that people get drawn like to it, all us in this community especially, we all been complaining about recent quality of movies, TV shows, all the media just dropping in the quality. And I feel like people who commit themselves to deliver something, like the new story from the side of like the game side and all, they commit to it and they want to deliver that story rather than just put another Netflix TV show on the shelf and, just roll some views and watch and be happy. So maybe it's just the people who really committed to it do it better, and then people who maybe never heard of these games get drawn to it because of the quality of it. I don't know. That's just some ramble, my like train of thoughts, really, because I never really thought much about it. But I think we do see more and more of the game stories, which is cool. I would love to see Red Dead Redemption, and I saw loads of posts like, done with AI with different people who would play Dutch and Arthur. Obviously, my preferable person to play Arthur would be Henry Cavill, but
There
bish
are other
bosh.
actors in this world.
No, there's not. Don't
Yes,
start.
but
Mm.
he's a gamer, so he would deliver. If you're just gonna take some
You,
random Hollywood boy who never played a game in his life, or I don't know, like never played serious game like story game, he won't understand the commitment and the hours and the investment you put in the story. Where Henry Cavill, he's our guy, he's a gamer. He understands.
You're
Anyway,
absolutely right, and I totally agree.
wow.
Jim, what what do you think?
Um, I think so. We're talking about
it doesn't
figures
matter
rather
what he
than
thinks, really,
video
isn't it?
games. That's rude.
Well, yeah, a
Yeah,
mixture
yeah.
of both. I just noticed that, like, along with the more shows and movies, so you think we've got, I know Horizon's being turned into a show. I know
Mm.
Assassin's Creed is getting a TV show. God of War is getting a TV show. We've got Fallout. There's been rumors about Gears of War for forever now. We got Halo. It just seems to be
Yeah.
more and more Mario, Sonic. We're getting so many more of those that I've noticed that we're seeming to get a lot more video game figures than ever before. And I just
I
didn't.
think in
Wondered if what you thought about that.
I think in terms of, I mean, the video games industry is a bigger industry. I think the movies it makes more money. I think each year, but it's interesting because I feel like more people probably watch films and play games because
Sorry, fact. I was planning to do this anyway, but games became the dominant entertainment medium. Video games now generate more revenue than film and music combined.
Yeah, that
That's
doesn't
exactly what
surprise
I
massive.
was
me.
just saying. Yeah,
Yeah, there's
yeah,
definitely more money in it now.
exactly. But I would say that I feel like every gamer watches movies. Not every person that watches movies plays games, and pretty much everyone watches movies. There's different levels of it, but almost every human being will watch films. They might not care about it as much as we do, or even near as much as we do, but they'll do it. So I can imagine more people like films are more popular in that regards. But I think as just like what Vince was saying, entertainment industry, the video game one is definitely surpassing movies and music. And I think interestingly, recently, and I like to think it's all down to us, but I've noticed more collectors on Instagram getting into video game characters. And that poor toys guy, he's obviously doing Hinako, and now he's Leon from Resident Evil 9. I found that other guy who's made James Sunderland as well, and also he's doing a Leon from Resident Evil 9. It's not as good on the prototype, but it's it's something. I would like to see actual companies take it up a little bit more. Um, and like you say, like or at least the TV show versions, like we've seen Hot Toys do, um, Joel from the TV show. That's like halfway in between. So some more like representations of the movie versions of these. That would be nice. It'd be nice if Hot Toys would then do a Kratos, even if it is more based on Ryan Hurst. I mean, Kratos is Kratos. and then you could just buy a swap out head sculpt from a third party for the
Yeah,
actual Kratos
yeah,
sculpts. Yeah, so that'd be cool.
yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think they're on their way to it, but I don't think they've quite surpassed it completely yet. Monetarily, yes, but I don't think it's quite surpassed it in terms of like the whole population.
yeah. There's definitely not as many gamers as there are people that would just watch a film.
Yeah, it's interesting fact as well. Obviously, all of us 90s 2000 kids, we grew up and basically we have disposable income. So that contributed for the higher spend on this basically
That makes a lot of
gaming and
sense.
such, which I was like, oh yeah, I didn't think about it, but when you think it makes more sense. And the technology caught up. So games are more cinematic and much better quality than they used to be. And obviously, people always looking how to make money, right? So now the gaming and such like opens whole full line, game, TV show, merchandise, spin-offs. So
100%.
if we would notice, the people are creating whole universe kind of thing around it. And maybe for someone who doesn't like gaming, but they interested in a story still, they like, oh, TV show is gonna be good for me, and they still gonna get drawn to that kind of whole franchise. And basically as well, like if you think people barely watch television now, right? Especially our generation. I feel like majority of our friends, we know they don't have like even television at home. We don't have television. We only have streaming
Yeah.
providers. So I think maybe all these little things kind of contributed towards it, because I these days actually, like, last couple of weeks again, I spend time gaming instead of watching TV, and I found it more interesting.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I also think that's why, as we were talking about before, it's important that video games, we have like long and short video games, like Resident Evil 9, you can do it in 10 hours less, really. I think to support the industry, it's better to have these shorter games as well as the longer games. So I think that will kind of appeal to more people, especially us millennials that are now having, like lots of us have kids and stuff, so we have less time to play them. So I think, and also if you want to win an audience, like Vissel was saying, people can't watch movies now without sitting on their phone. They're dumbing down storylines so people can be on their phone and watch it on Netflix already. So I think the shorter games as well are key if they want to continue to kind of grow and become more popular. And also generally the short games are more cinematic, so it kind of ties in the two mediums a little bit better.
Yeah, and I find that with games as well, that what you were just saying about the whole phone, you don't have that ability with a game, so it feels a lot more immersive just because you're focusing on that one thing. And then if you've got a story, which usually they are nowadays, are just so compelling, I do find myself, rather than watching a film or a TV show, putting on a game, because I feel that I'm going to get a better story from those, especially from the sort of games that we enjoy playing. Like Resident Evil 9 was perfect example. I got the horror aspects from Grace and playing her side of it, and then I've got the action packed side with Leon, and it was a good story, and it's zombies, so that's great. So yeah, I just think, I feel like we're slowly but surely going to see more and more video games, not
I
only
actually
shows and games, but figures.
I actually was thinking as well, like lately, so when I get like stressed with work and such, even when watching TV show, my brain kind of still reverts thinking about work, about stuff, especially if we have adverts on with our streaming provider, that kind of thing. When you have those 30 seconds, my brain straight away goes into some sort of trouble, looking for trouble, basically. And I found like playing video games, that part of the brain completely switches off, and the only thing matters is for me completing the tasks and finding things I need. And I don't have a moment to worry about those other things, which actually I think it's actually better for me, because I I stress, let's say, playing the video game, but it's different kind of stress. It's not like chronic stress, which wakes me up at night. But actually, current game did wake me up at night.
Stress-free
So I don't
stress.
know. Maybe I'm just stressful person, and I just need to relax.
Yeah,
You have
but
a
some
big
of those
brain.
stressful games are also good though. So just
All the horror
depending on
games,
how
for
stressful.
example, they're stressful as
Yeah.
hell. In a good
Yeah,
way.
you can't beat. I stand by this. I don't think any horror movie stands up to a horror game. If it's a pure horror game, that will scare me or make me jump far more than a movie ever does, easily.
Oh, I don't know. I think
Oh,
so. I don't know, because some horror films can stick with you, but the experience isn't so long. So the games are better at like really building up dread. I think the
yeah,
films, and they can stick with you a little bit longer. In terms of jump scares, games definitely work better. I think
yeah.
definitely work better.
If you want to get scared, I feel like they'll playing a scary game will make you jump a hell of a lot more.
I think these days you're probably right, actually, to be fair. And do you know what? It tends to be like the lower budget games, I think, that scare you more these days. Like the indie
Yeah,
horrors and stuff like that, which is quite interesting.
yeah, definitely. I'll just say hello to some of the chat. We've got S Beam saying hello. Good to see you, S Beam. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
And then we've got Movie Cannon Geo saying hello, everybody.
Geo.
So it's good to see you,
Hope it does.
Geo. And Geo is scared. Oh,
I think he's
wow.
horrified that we said games are scarier than horror films.
Well, Geo, you should play some more scary games and then you'd agree.
He definitely should.
Yeah.
He'd love them, I reckon, if he doesn't already.
I think if he tried some of the really, really scary ones, I mean, the fact that PT nobody can play really is just a shame because that's the one I would recommend to anybody if you're a horror fan.
Look, that game's just isn't anymore, so let's go.
Yeah.
You
So
just need to
sad.
go visit Sal, that's all.
Yeah. Go to Sal, he'll let you play. But talking of the games we're playing, we've got game of the week. So we actually all have games this week. So no more decorating. So the first
For now.
for now. Vita, you've been playing Avatar. Is
Yes,
it good?
so I played it now for about 12, 13 hours. And I'll tell you guys, after 10 hours, I only had 3% and 3 achievements. So, beginning was interesting because obviously you start with a story and it's more watching than participating or doing something. I like the story it goes with. I don't know, like I suppose like you fine if I'm gonna speak like about the game itself because I don't think either of you are interested much of playing it, to be honest. Um, so basically, it starts with as you are Navi kids, essentially, and this doctor kind of is manipulating you, and he basically is trying to raise you as his little soldiers, essentially, so he can use you to infiltrate camps, basically, and bring all the Navi to like bend, obviously, for humans, kind of thing. And basically, he uses like psychological kind of tools to do that. So it doesn't explain how you're like starting with the humans, how that happened. But basically, it's about the same time set as like when Jake Sullivan enters the Pandora as well. So he's mentioned throughout the story so far numerous times. So essentially, what happens is they kind of tell you, you know, your mothers have abandoned you. Your tribes don't care for you. We took you in, we are your saviors. But even as the kids, there's like, you know, you kind of one particular character is like trying to stand up for it. And basically she gets killed. And basically that's where one of the points you see, obviously, that these humans not nice. You are not in a good environment. And basically you get it as the story just explains, like everything puts everything in place. It basically that doctor comes back into your kind of classroom I can't say the words.
Laboratory.
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 Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically he says, you know, the humans kind of fallen, they evacuating, and there was this obviously professor, and he tells her to go back to return to her body because she's the fake Navi one. And he says, "Don't worry, I'll take care of kids." So as she's leaving, two soldiers come in, and obviously the plan is to kill the kids before the humans fleeing. And again, similar like an actual Avatar story, the professor actually comes back, kills the soldiers, saves the kids, and puts the kids to the pods, saying, "You're going to be safe here. I'll come back for you." And the last thing you see, you fall asleep, everything goes dark, and obviously the next thing you see, you are being woken up essentially, and it's 16 years later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so then you basically have to first thing is you have to escape that old camp, basically where those pods were, where you were sleeping, because that crazy professor guy came back as they detected this signal and they trying to basically conquer Pandora again. Um, and they basically found that signal as well, and they were coming to kill those kids. Basically, like, "Oh, I didn't do it, then I should have. We need to destroy them because obviously we want to destroy all the Na'vi." So obviously you escape. I think all of the kids who survived escaped and such, and then you kind of start learning the Na'vi ways slowly. You get to the resistance headquarters and such, where they do mention Jack Sullivan a lot and how he's fighting against the humans, and how he destroys like the camps and things like that, which is quite cool. And then basically you start learning about Pandora slowly. There's one Navi in headquarters who basically says, "You don't know who you are. You need to learn the Pandora. You need to understand yourself and learn, develop all your senses and such." And basically you start your journey. So while you helping humans, like destroying the camps, which like polluting the Pandora and killing the jungle and such. So you like go to those camps and like destroy whoever like pumps and towers there are which polluting it. At the same time, you meeting all others Navis, you exploring the camps, and you kind of do them favors as well. So far, the hardest part was for me to do all the crafting, gathering, and upgrading. It's very, very, very open world. I think that's the biggest open world game I ever played. The direction is very minimal. Like I said to James, like in Ghost of Yotei, when you need to climb the cliff, you have indications of, the white parts on where you can jump. There's nothing like that here. Basically, you just like run at the beginning and you just have to figure it out. There's certain parts where you can get the wine and climb and that sort of thing, but there's other parts where it's just like there's no, like, I don't know where to go and how to get to the point I need to get, because it's a massive cliff and I don't see any of those vines I can climb, and nothing seems, or like I'm jumping and I get to the point where I can't jump further up and there's nothing around me, and I was like, so what, I'm just going down, I'm trying to find another like way to go up. um so it's been loads of like kind of learning curves. And today I played just before stream, and I think something just clicked a bit. So all of a sudden the exploring became a bit, started making more sense. I started understanding the map more, because I think I wasn't kind of reading much into the map and the compass. I was just trying, like with open worlds like Red Dead or like Ghost of Yoti, you just go and you end up somewhere like anyway, like somewhere you need to be. Over here, it's not as easy to end up somewhere you need to be, and especially like to follow through the story and progress, you have to kind of follow the certain story bits if you want to progress and do side stories, because you can't do the certain side stories if you haven't completed some other things, because like your level is too low, your gear is too low, and things like that. So I think this is the first game where I really need to understand all the gathering and crafting part and how it like comes up combines into the game. So at first, like I think first day, I said to James, I don't know, I think I hate it. Second day, I was like, I still gonna go back to it because I just don't know. I played like the first day, I think I played like 4 or 5 hours, and I just felt lost. I walked in like to the room after I think 2 hours, and I said to James, I just completed the intro now. He was like, what? After all this time? I was like, yeah. Because like you have the game starting and then you do some little bits and then there's certain story part you have to do. And as you like going up the hill to like meet your other like kids who were like in the pods and you kind of start learning about your ancestors, as you're running, there's like a bit that cinematic thing, what like Red Dead used to do, where the music starts playing and they like a bit zoom out and like makes this cinematic run up. And that's when they, like the creators, there's some letters appeared, like writing and everything, and then like the main name of the game and everything as I reached the top of the hill. And I was like, what? After all this time, it's just now the game is starting? All of that was just intro. So yeah, I think I like it. Will I gonna complete it all? I don't know. I do really want to get to the point where I can fly and I can do all that stuff because the moment I still just run around everywhere, which is with this such a massive world, it's quite time consuming. So I already started fast traveling where I can, but at the same time, I know when I do fast traveling, I miss loads of things I can gather basically for crafting. So, it's like it's mixed feelings, but I think I like it. It's very beautiful, that's for sure. You can play first person or third person. Try to do first person, not for me. Makes me like motion sickness is real. So third person games for me for sure. Uh, but yeah, I definitely want to play more. And I'll keep you updated. Sorry, it's been long.
No. It's good. You sound really considering you weren't liking it at first, you sound really interested and really into it now. So that's good. I was going to ask you about if you're playing first or third person, because I know that when it first came out, it was just first person, and then they did the update where you could play. And at that point, that's when I was like, oh, maybe I'll give it a go, because the first person just didn't interest me at all in this game. But the fact that they did that update does interest me. But it doesn't surprise me that this game has got a big world, because it's made by Ubisoft, and all of their recent games have just had massive open worlds. So yeah, that's I'll be interested to see what you think of it as you go further along, if it keeps your interest, because it sounds like it's got quite an in-depth story to it, which I didn't realize it was going to be that detailed. I very much thought it'd be a case of you're playing as an avatar, just run around and do some basic story beats while getting to fly around and climb and things like that. But it actually does sound very interesting.
Yeah,
So
the story is actually like so far quite interesting because you do those little bits where shooting, fighting on the side, but at the same side you kind of learning about Navi, about your ancestors, you developing your skills, you like learning about yourself. It's a bit like, Jake Sullivan was learning to become Navi. So it's a bit like the same thing, you as a player developing those skills and learning how to be a part of the Navi community. It's quite interesting.
yeah, no, definitely. And if you're an Avatar fan, it's a no-brainer to give this a go. Like if you're a gamer as well, it's just
Yeah.
such an interesting world. And you're right, it is beautiful. Everything I've seen of this game, like it's a stunning game, really is. So that never it would never put me off the way it looked. It was purely just the first person. I was like, well, I want to see my avatar running and jumping and flying around. So but I'm glad they added that in. We had some more people come in. We've got David saying hello. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And he was interested until he saw it was Yubi. So yeah, no, that's fair.
Mm.
There we go. Rogue One Photography saying hi. It's good to see you, Phil. Thank you very much. So yeah, no, it sounds like you're very interested. Did you get to create a character, or is it a set
Yeah.
character?
Yeah,
you get to create one.
you get to create. The one thing I feel like a bit like they missed. So when they speak to you, they call you they. So you kind of can choose the female or male body features, and when you're choosing the face features, they not necessarily say it's female or male, but you can kind of make your own judgment if it looks more feminine or masculine. And the same with voice, you can choose more feminine and then masculine voice. Why are you both laughing? Are you laughing at David?
No,
Because
no,
I
just
thought
David.
is it because I'm doing it with my hands constantly as well?
No,
I
No,
feel
no, that's
so
fine.
self-conscious. You
Sorry.
both just
it
started
was this
laughing.
comment I got it. I didn't know the full name, so I figured that would work. No,
It's
that's what
Jim
got
that
me.
made me laugh.
Oh, so we're laughing at two
Okay,
different things now.
okay. Fine then. Because I was like, you both started laughing. I was like, are you just chatting in a private chat and laughing
Yeah,
at me?
we're
Because I'm
just
like with my
totally
hands and
ignoring
all.
you. God, she's going on a bit, isn't she? My God. No.
I completely forgot what I was saying as well. Oh, about the character creation.
Sorry.
Yeah, so they kind of so when the other characters speak to you, they call you kind of they,
Right,
essentially. You
okay.
can't choose like if you definitely female or male
Yeah,
unless I completely missed that somehow. But yeah, I
they leave
didn't
it
see that.
open. No, that's good. No, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Because if they need to leave it open, so depending on what you want to be, male or female, you get to choose that.
yeah.
But no, it sounds good. I'll be very interested if it keeps you engaged and you stick right to the end, because it sounds like it's going to be a very big game.
Yeah, I'm interested as well.
If you're like 5
And
hours and that's just the intro,
yeah,
that's
and they
mad.
already have like expansion, so I want to see if I'm going to be so invested that I will want to buy the expansions.
Yeah,
I can't speak to the expansions.
expansions.
Yeah, so I don't know. We will see. But like, I was very annoyed first 2 days playing it, I think. But at the same time, something did like capture like my interest, and I was like going back. Because if I'm annoyed and like, I definitely don't like it, it's not like I'm gonna go third day and try play it again. And I think today something clicked. I listened to Jim as well, and he said try to watch some videos, maybe a bit of guidance and such, because it is very, very big open world. And I did that, and few tips maybe kind of keeping at the back of my head kind of helped me as well. So I'll see how I get on, and yeah, I'll keep you
Yeah,
updated.
good. No, that's really good. I'm interested to see how you get on with that one going forward. For the next one, I can't remember if it's me or you, Jim, but we'll see. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I finished Resident Evil. I cannot talk about this because obviously I will
Should I
ruin it for
leave
you.
and then you can talk about it? I can
No,
come
no,
back in
no,
like 2
no.
minutes
What I
or
was
5
thinking
minutes.
was, once you've been able to play it, then we can both have a chat online and on a stream, and we can talk about what we like and dislike. So I don't want to ruin anything. I don't want to ruin anything for you because it is really good. I have finished it. When we were talking about this, we came up saying a Resident Evil Requiem was about 18 hours long. It really isn't even close to that. I finished, I think it was just over 10 hours, and I really did look and hunt for everything. I was taking my time. I wasn't trying to rush it. So for me to do it in 10 hours, I can see why some people are even doing it faster, because I was wasting time a lot of the time, going backwards and forwards to places, just looking around for things, collecting things, going to just kill some
Still too
zombies.
short. Did you finish it and think, oh, is that it?
No, I didn't finish it and think, oh, is that it? I did think something which I can't say because you haven't played it, but
Yeah.
that can I say?
There is DLC coming, though.
All I
Or a
would
DLC,
say
but
is, without ruining anything, let's see if I can say any. For, I don't know, 3/4, if not more of it, I was so hooked and so interested and loved every moment of it, just until the very end, where I felt I needed just a little bit more. It felt like I was like it was really, when you get a game sort of even with shows and things, you get a game or a show paced really, really well, and you get closer towards the end, and then the end's done and it's just over. And it was like, oh, is that it? I kind of wanted just a little bit more, but it didn't feel too short. It just, I wanted that ending to be a little bit longer. That was all. I feel like I got to the place I needed to get, and then it was done. So I was like, but it's not a bad ending. I'm just like, so don't want you thinking it's a bad.
Does it end in the way that, because they're talking about doing story DLC, does it end in the way that that makes sense? Or do you reckon it's going to be something like kind of tacked on or exploring something slightly different to the main game, or like a side story type
No,
thing?
the game definitely ends, but there is something that is said that indicates what the DLC could be without trying to say anything that ruins it for anybody that hasn't played it yet.
I know David's totally trolling me right now, but Wesker fighting Nemesis would be awesome, to be honest. I would
That would
love it.
be, but no, it's
Seems like
not
troll
that. No,
Nemesis.
one thing I will say though, if you love Leon, this is the game for you, because it is, as much as Grace is an amazing character, and she really is, Leon is, I would say, centered on a little bit more for the story side of, or some of the story side of it. Like, I just felt like
Interesting.
it gets to Leon, because it's very much you go between them, which is done really, really well. It's very balanced. But then it gets to certain points with Leon and where he goes and places that he sees, and you're very much seeing how he's reacting over all the years of him being in the universe.
Sorry, Phil thinks I'm being mean to you.
No,
You're doing very well with talking about
yeah,
it without saying anything.
yeah. Like, there was one particular scene that I really, really enjoyed, and I'll be interested to see if you enjoy it. That scene in particular.
It's hard to talk because you're like, oh, you know that scene in that place with the thing?
Yeah,
I really like that moment. I can't wait for you to see it.
Well, actually, something I can say, because it is in the trailer. When you go back to Raccoon City and when you see the police station, there is a oh my god moment sort of thing, especially for Leon.
Interesting, because Capcom had a thing of like return to the police station, and I was like watching it
Yeah,
look real, and it started off Resident Evil 2 remake, and then it cut to like obviously how he looks now, and I was like, throw it away.
yeah, and there is that whole part, because that's not a spoiler, because you see that in the trailer.
Yeah, you know it's in
That
there.
that whole part is very, very cool, very nostalgic,
Oh,
and
nice.
that's why I would say it's, out of all the games of Resident Evil, 2, I would say, is the one you need to play before playing this.
Glad I replayed it then.
Purely, yeah.
Well, I need to stop asking questions. Feels right. Like,
No, they don't mention 4 really.
no.
It's definitely 2. It's definitely 2. That's the one that's
Nice.
sort of referenced. So yeah,
Awesome.
if you're planning to play this and you haven't played it yet, play 2 either again or for the first time, and then go to this. I feel like that scene will hit a lot more when that happens. But yeah, gameplay wise, amazing. Leon is the new John Wick. He, if anything, he may be even cooler than John Wick.
Wow,
That
that's them's fighting words for some people, I'd imagine.
that yeah, no,
That's
Leon
a big
is
statement.
he is insane in this game, and the gameplay with him. If the John Wick game is anywhere near to what that is, it's going to be amazing.
Exciting.
So yeah, and some good boss battles. The Grace being scared was really good. I do recommend playing Grace in third person, but I can see the benefits of first person as well. I don't see the benefits of playing Leon in first person though. That just would be weird, I think. But yeah, really, really good. I'm going to go back to this. I think this will be my next game I stream on the Raiding the Realm, to play that through again, because as soon as I finished, I was very much up to play it again.
You should
So
have
that's
just
always
streamed
good.
it like raw, first time playing.
I was thinking of doing that, but then I kind of want my first time playing, especially games like that, to just not have to worry about anything
for
and just
myself, yeah, makes
and
sense.
just enjoy it.
That was my plan as well, but I think I'll probably, because time's passed now, it's been out for a while. I probably wouldn't do that. I'd probably do what you're doing, Harrison, like play it myself and then maybe live stream it after that for like speed runs and stuff.
You could definitely do speed runs on
Yeah,
it. Though. There's so much you could just
100%.
run past.
People are doing it already.
But it's very like the enemies are really good. You get to a point in the game where it really, well, to me, it felt like they really just flipped the game. So like it just churned and changed into something that's just completely new for Resident Evil, which I
That's
quite liked
awesome.
as well. So yeah, really, really good.
Looking forward to it.
Recommend it. Yeah, definitely. So you just need to hurry up and finish your game, which is Ghost of Yote, which I will get
Take me a
to.
while. It's gonna take me a
Yeah.
while. I'm getting to the point now where I'm having to like tell myself to chill and not rush for it too much because I finally beat one of the main guys, the Oni. So I finally done that and I'm on to the second dude that you have to essentially kill now.
But I feel like you don't explore the areas fully because did you got the Arm of the Undying or not yet?
You asked me this like twice already,
Yeah,
and
I
yes, I
know,
have.
but oh, okay, you have. So all the
Yeah.
time was playing, he was telling me how this Armor of the Undying is so cool and how I should wear it all the time because it's the coolest and the best armor. And what is he doing? He's going and wearing that other armor I was wearing when he was telling me to change it.
Oh dear.
Anyway, I've
Not so
actually been
cool then.
exploring the worlds quite a lot, which is why I think today I was like speeding through the story a bit because I feel like I do nothing but explore the world, and I kind of want to get into the story a little bit. Like, and also I realized after the Onyx, and initially I was worried that if you pass things, you miss it. And so far, it doesn't seem like that's true. So I'm like, I want to do a bit of story at the moment, and then I can kind of go back to chilling and just doing the bits and pieces because the world's vast and there's like so many things to do. Like today, I tried to do uh Takezo. Takezo. He's like this sword
Oh yeah,
master.
yeah,
You have to
yeah.
kill his like 4 or 5 disciples, and you get to fight him. So I was doing that storyline today, and so far this game's been like, your standard easy-ish level, right? I get to him, and it's like I'm fighting the tiger again in bloody Black Myth Wukong, because like you're fighting
Tiger.
him on top of a mountain, and he's insane. Like he's such a higher difficulty level compared to everything else that I face right now. I'm a bit like, I'm gonna chill on this dude for a little bit, and I'm gonna go through the story and level up a little bit more because I don't think I'm meant to be fighting him until a lot
Yeah,
later throughout the game. He's
yeah,
mental, yeah,
yeah, you should be more towards the end.
100%.
What other guns have you developed yet? Like opened? Like,
Guns? I haven't got guns yet.
well, not guns per se. Sorry, I should say.
Oh, you mean like weapons?
Yeah, weapons. Yeah,
Really
from
echoey.
in my head it just went guns, and I was like, yeah, not guns. The
Well, you get
weapons.
guns later, don't you? But that's like I think later in the game. So I have the
Yeah, it's late in the game. Yeah.
dual wielding. I have obviously the katana. I have a bow, and I have the pole. I forgot what it's called. The long
Yari.
stick. The Yari, yeah. And I think with Kitsune you get the shuriken-y like thing. It's like little knives that you
It's not called
throw. It's not called a
shuriken.
shuriken. That's like a ninja throwing star, but
You now put that
it doesn't matter. But
in
it's like
my
a
head.
throwing thing, and it's really cool. But the Kitsune looks really good. The game's really good as well. I'm getting to the point where I want to get more of the story done, and then explore more of the world. But I definitely want to explore more of the world before I finish the game because, like Vista says, I'm exactly the same. Once I finish the game, I'm kind of like just lose that motivation right then and there to explore the world because it's kind of like in that weird in between where it's like you've kind of done everything, but at the same time, the world doesn't know that you've done everything and it's not reflected, and that always bugs me. But yeah. And you're muted.
Yes, I was muted. Yeah, no, I'm
Shame.
very excited to get to this because the first one I loved that game. And just like you said, I very much didn't do any of the story in the first one. I got to the area, and I did absolutely everything else before I then continued. I was just so invested in that world. So I can
Yeah, so
imagine.
I'm gonna admit now on the stream that I didn't fight that guy at the end because I forgot about him. And I got to the
So you
end.
haven't finished it.
I was
Yeah.
wondering this. I was like, have you done him? Because I don't remember you coming up and saying there's this really difficult guy to kill. And I'm like, this dude is ridiculous. Like, honestly,
She gave
it's
up.
really
It's not.
Dark Souls
No,
level
so
crap.
I didn't even try it. I basically completely forgot about him. I got so invested in the last part of the game that I just ignored the back of the other world
That's fair.
and map. And then I kind of naively was hoping that after like a main event, you still have that, because I thought it's not a main story, but a bit of part of it. And I thought I could go back and still fight that guy, because I was like reading online. I thought that it's kind of part of the story, like that is something you kind of do towards the end and such. So I was like, oh, okay, I won't rush to him then. And then yeah, I completely forgot about him.
No, you'll have to
And
go
then
back.
well, no, because everything is at this point with everything like after the main story, that's it. Like you got everything, everything is unlocked, and I'm like straight away like that's it, story's finished.
Yeah, you'll have to do it like a little
I
while
have to
once you've sort of like
yeah, I'll
do
have to
new game
replay it.
pass and then go back again. That's what I
Yeah,
usually do.
100%. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. Yeah.
We've got, so get rid of that. She's going through the chat. Phil saying, stop asking questions, Jim Harrison is clearly struggling. Yeah, trying to talk about something without ruining it, because I want Jim, especially because obviously I know how much you love Resident Evil. I want to spoil nothing, and so you can just enjoy it as much as I did. And David trying to ruin it for you, but it's not, because that's not what happened. So
Son
you're
of a
lucky.
gun. Well, that's a spoiler, unless you're trying to deflect it, and actually it is a spoiler. But you're like,
No,
it's not happening, and I'm like, oh my
no,
god, and then it's the whole thing.
no. I mean, you know from the trailers that Leon is infected
Right.
with something.
He
So
did it in Resident Evil 4, so
yeah, Leon
same
just
old,
doesn't have
same
much
old.
luck.
He's unkillable. He is basically,
He
like you say, the Baba Yaga at this point. Baba Yaga? Baba
exact
Yaga?
yeah.
Yaga sounds like the Jägermeister shot, but yeah.
That's how he feels in this game. He feels like this character that just has evolved into someone that you want to call in. Like if something's gonna happen, you want Leon over Chris, even though Chris is good as well.
That's mad. I love Chris. Chris is my dude.
Have you guys seen the video where someone keeps using the zombie with a hospital drip thing to beat the shit out of every other? Yeah.
I have not,
seen.
but that sounds fun.
Yeah, it is quite funny. Sal's here saying hello. Good to see you, Sal. Thank you for always being here.
Welcome to the love show.
Yeah, well, I think that's, yeah, we're all caught up there. We're talking in the chat between yourselves. So we'll get to the first game. We'll go through this pretty quickly, I think, because it's only the loot or boot it. So you've got to choose one and get rid of one. Right, choose to keep and get rid of one. Yeah. So we'll I've tried to aim some towards both of you, but I could have maybe aimed it more than at one than the other this time again, but we'll see. So the first one we've got, this one's definitely not so much for you, Vita. We've got Outlast and the old Fear game, which I know that was really good and really scary. If you had to choose one that you can't play again, which one would you boot?
I had never played Fear, so I'm going to boot Outlast and I'm going to try Fear.
Oh, okay. Vita?
I never played either of them, but Outlast looks very scary, so I'll stay with Fear. That guy just looks too scary. I feel like I'm gonna dream about him tonight now, because
Smiling at
he
you.
just looked
That's
into
alright.
my soul with those beady eyes. I think he's about to kill me tonight. I don't know.
He's awful as well in the game, to be honest. I hate him.
Yeah, I will delete it. I don't want to.
If you haven't
wanna
played
meet
the
him.
game, the reason it looks like that is because the way you play, you have to look through the camera and it has night vision, so everything looks like this when you're playing it.
No, I don't wanna.
Okay, Halloween
S-
games to
I don't
stream better.
wanna. No, I
yeah,
don't wanna.
it's a great game. I love Outlast. So I would keep Outlast and I'd boot Fear.
Can
But
you
Fear is
please
also
change
good.
this? Because I cannot. It's looking into my soul and haunting me already.
David is saying boot both scary. They're both scary.
You wimp.
I'd rather dream about that guy than Jim, honestly. That's not very nice, David. Poor
I'd
Jim.
rather
David
not,
loves
honestly.
you, really.
Okay,
Are
so
you agreeing with David? Or?
You know, no, it's like that like bully kid who secretly really like is really envious of you and your life and your looks.
yeah.
Are
And
you saying that he
he's
has a
just
crush on me, basically?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
He must be in love
David
with
is
me.
so
Yeah.
mean that he fancies you. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
I can see it too. I agree.
Yeah. Okay, next one. This one was aimed more for you, and it's not
Easy
so much.
peasy lemon squeezy,
It's
delete
not.
Sonic Mania. Bye, Sonic.
No, so
Let you finish.
it's not so much. It's not so much the game because I didn't know which one to pick because I haven't played really either. I've sort of here and there I've had a go at both, but it was more all Mario and all Sonic.
Yeah, all
Which one
Sonic.
would you?
Hate it.
Okay.
Don't want it. I don't need it in my life. Don't like
Okay.
Sonic. Bye, Sonic. Bye forever.
Okay.
Mario Bros is iconic,
Sonic.
legendary, historic. It's my game. Love it.
Okay. See, I did well. I did think of you both. Jim, which one are you keeping? Mario or are you keeping Sonic?
I'll keep Mario just because I didn't hate Sonic. I like the cartoon. There was a cartoon when I was a kid, which was really good. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. Is a classic, so I'll drop that. I mean, Sonic's a classic.
I
Also, the
mean,
Sonic
you
movies, I
can't
think,
play
are
you
more
can't
popular.
play either, so I don't know what you're talking about, but it's fine.
I got to get good at one of them at least. So yeah.
Yeah. I have really not played either of these games. I've dabbled here and there, but not properly. Not to say I've actually played them. So, but if I had to choose between Mario and Sonic, I think I would choose Sonic. I think Sonics are just that little bit cooler for me. And as you were saying, I really like the movies. I think they've done really well with the Sonic movies. So yeah, I'd keep those ones. We've got Dream and Vision. Does anyone want to join me on COD 6 multiplayer? God, I haven't played a Call of Duty in ages now, so I wouldn't be able to. But I'm sure there's many people that would
Yeah,
still love playing Call of Duty.
I haven't played it since COVID, so my all skills are gone.
Yeah,
I play
David.
COD 6, so you can hit me up and
Yeah, there we go.
can do some COD 6 multiplayer. Sorted.
I do have
David
a
does
crush
have a
on
crush
Jim.
on me. I
Confirmed.
knew
Yeah.
it. I knew it.
It's come out, everybody, live on our stream.
Yeah.
David
He
loves
did send
Jim.
me when he sent me those ankle pegs. He left a little poem as well, which I won't read out because it's a bit personal. But there we go.
That's really nice,
So, yeah.
though.
It is. It was sweet. Yeah.
I burned it afterwards for
Of course you
obvious
did.
reasons.
So I was like, maybe Jim is constantly in his dreams and he wants to change it up.
Maybe.
Mario saying he wants both to Sonic and Mario. Yeah, well, you can't have both. Gio, you got to choose one. I'm sorry, that's not how this works. It's not loot and loot it. You got to loot and boot it.
Yeah, Gio, you know the rules. Gosh.
God. Sal saying he's booting Sonic and then Thousand Year Door would not what? Booting Sonic because then Thousand Year Door would not exist. See, I
I
don't
guess
know what that
that's
game.
a Sonic game.
It's
But
gonna
it
be.
sounds like something that should be in like God of War or something.
Yeah, it sounds something different. And then David saying giving you the juicy scoop. So yeah. Code next one. Okay, just like the last one, it's not so much the game, it's the franchise. So are you keeping Street Fighter or are you keeping Mortal Kombat? Jim, which one
That
you
says,
keeping?
oh, okay.
Yeah, Vita, it's my turn to talk. Gosh.
Hurry up.
Right, buckle in. This will be a long one. No, it won't. I am gonna keep Mortal Kombat. So I'm gonna loot Mortal Kombat and I'm gonna boot Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat is the thing that I grew up with, playing with friends, and just the fatalities really that got us into it. Because what's better when you're a kid than graphic mutilation and violence? So yeah, definitely. Although I do really
Definitely.
like the stylistic choice, like from Street Fighter, I think it was 4. Loved that game. That was the first Street Fighter game I ever got into. I liked the artistic design on that, but yeah, Mortal Kombat is the one I'm looting.
Okay, and Vita, which one would you choose?
Have no care for Street Fighter. All day, every day, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, we
Awesome,
played
and
that
that
a lot
means
during lockdown.
it's a full house then, because I would also keep Mortal Kombat. My
Yeah.
first Mortal Kombat game though was the Mortal Kombat vs DC. That was the first one I played, and that was
wow.
quite good. I enjoyed that.
I remember that.
But yeah, fighting games are not my most popular one, but just as you were saying, Jim,
Same.
the finishers and those characters are just so cool. I love the Scorpion is always my
There's only
favorite.
3. Scorpion's my favorite as well. What a shocker. What a
Honestly, no
surprise.
way.
My God, yeah.
That never happens. You and me liking the same thing. Ugh.
I know. The only fighting games I ever liked were Mortal Kombat, Injustice, because that's surprisingly good, and
Yeah.
Soul Calibur. I want to say Soul Calibur 2. It was on the
I
PlayStation
think
2,
I
but Soul
play.
Calibur
Is
was
that one with like
epic,
the
so good.
leopard? Is it a leopard character in it?
I think there's a leopard character, but it's all about around like swords. Like there's like a really
Yeah.
like epic sword and stuff like that. It's just such a fun game. So good.
Yeah, I think I did play one of them, but I don't know which one. But more, if I'm going to play a fighting game, it's usually the one I'll go. I'll go put Mortal Kombat on just because
Yeah.
it is the cool one. But what Dave
Characters
is
are fun
saying
as
is
well.
right. Mortal Kombat can go. Mortal Kombat can go. CBA learning 12,000 key combinations. Yeah, that's usually why I give up playing, because to be good at them, you need to know so many different combinations and be
People
so
online
good.
are stupid good as well. It's
Yeah,
frustrating. It's like worse than Call of Duty. It's mad.
it is. I think those sort of games are the ones I do put on easy and just go. I want to feel like I can beat someone, because if I put it on in higher, I'm just going to die constantly and be beaten.
Yeah.
So, yeah, okay. Do I have another one? I do. That one's a
Oh.
tricky one. Red Dead 1 or Red Dead 2?
Oh, bitter.
Oh, I'm keeping Red Dead 2 because the graphics so much better and the story, obviously.
Okay. Jim?
I mean, I couldn't agree more. Like Red Dead 1 when it came out, I remember not loving it loads and being a bit disappointed by it. Red Dead 2 just, has my heart, has my soul. Pretty much has
Yeah.
everything at this point.
Yeah,
It's just one of the
still
best
my favorite
games
game ever.
ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. So
Oh,
definitely,
Yeah.
I'm itching to replay it again, to be
yeah,
honest.
it's so good. Like you could just revisit it and just after at this point, it's like pretty much cemented
David, I'm
itself as one of
gonna
the
kick
best
you
video
out
game
of the
characters
chat
ever.
now for that comment.
Would
Jesus.
you like it
Jesus.
if Red Dead eventually got a remake to be
Yes.
updated? Yeah.
I would love that.
Yes.
We discussed
I
that, I think,
would.
last week, didn't we?
Yeah, we chatted
Yeah,
about this. Yeah.
Yeah.
that would be epic.
Yeah. No. David saying boot both, keep Red Dead oh yeah, the undead, the zombie version. Yeah, that was pretty good. I did like that one.
That was fun. I'm surprised they didn't do it with this
And
one.
Phil
Clearly,
saying,
I
yeah.
am not a zombie gal, so you guys lost me there when it starts with
Humble Collector
zombies.
UK is here. Hi, all, keep Red Dead
Hey,
Redemption
hey.
1 as first one. Loved it. Yeah, no, I mean, there is something to be said. The Red Dead 1 ending missions are epic though. Yeah. They both are really good games, but I just like you, Red Dead 2 is just on another level. I think the reason I'm even remotely looking forward to GTA 6 as much as I am is because of Red Dead 2,
Yeah.
because what they
100%
made
same
with
here.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if that's what they made then all those years ago for that, and we still talk about it, and we still say, a lot of people say it's the best game they've ever had, like played, and one of the best characters. If they do the same again for GTA 6, it will be again for the next 10 years or so. We'll be just non-stop
It
talking
came out
about
on
this.
It came out on PS4, right?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
The fact it came out on PS4, I think, is insane. Like what they were
Yeah,
able to do, and how it
it's
doesn't feel like an
crazy.
old game. Yeah, it is
No,
mental.
no. Did you completely off topic? Did you guys see that GTA 6 got delayed again?
No, what? To
Yeah,
when?
May next year.
Mate, it's this game. It doesn't even exist at this point. There is no
Yeah.
game. It's all fake, and it's just never.
I do have one more
It's
though. I was
mad.
just checking. Assassin's
damn.
Creed or Assassin's Creed 2? Does Altair get you or does Ezio get you?
I don't know.
I loved Assassin's Creed 2. That was such a good improvement over the first one. And the first one
That's
was
the
really good.
biggest. That was what
Yeah.
the game that just jumped in quality from 1 to 2. They just
And
upgraded
the
everything.
story in 2 I found a lot more interesting, like a lot more fun and just different. So yeah, I'd probably actually okay, looking at if which one would I rather play again, I'd rather play Assassin's Creed 2 again than Assassin's Creed, but these games were awesome. Back when
Yeah.
Ubisoft was decent.
Yeah, they haven't been the same since the early Assassin's Creed games. I've been a fan of Assassin's Creed games since the start. Assassin's Creed is what made me want to get a PS3. I've played all of them, bar a couple of off ones, like the spin-offy, well, not spin-offy ones. There was Rogue. I didn't play that, and I didn't play Syndicate, but everything else I've played. And some of them are really good at like further along you get, but none of them have come close to, especially Ezio's story. His like the fact that you can follow him from birth to death is just amazing. I love
Top
that.
3 for me, definitely 1, 2, and then Black Flag, just because Black Flag was a really good game.
Black Flag was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very good. So we got Geo saying, I think GTA 5 came out in 2013. Yeah. Long time ago now.
Damn. That's mad. I can't believe it's.
And then
They don't feel that old.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's just time goes too bloody quick now. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's true. We're all getting old.
So it's just, yeah. Madness. Right. So, news. Let's get to some news. The first bit of news we have is the Rick. Now, we spoke about this last week and on what we were thinking and predicting what it was going to be like, and then we got the prices and things, and I think everybody that I don't think I've seen anybody that's particularly happy about this. So we did get the price. It was 275 if you order now directly from them, and then it will be going up to 325 from the sounds of it after, I think it's 27th of March. And then I put as a comparison, the In-Art Negan on their site was 269. Do you think that this is even remotely worth it? Could you see paying that amount, or do you think that this is just way overpriced for what it is?
It was insanely overpriced. There's no way, looking at the figure as it is now, that it's worth anything close to 325. Even 275 is a tall order, I would say. It looks like 180 max. And I'm talking pounds, so in dollars, that'll be in the 200 range maybe, but I wouldn't even touch this for 100 if I'm being completely honest. And I love the first 2 Mummy films. Like, they are some of like the top shelf stuff, like, in my opinion, but I just would not get this. To be fair, even if this was a 10 out of 10 figure, I'm not 100% sure I'd pick it up. Like, I feel like I love the Mummy, but I can't have every movie series that I really like on the shelves, because I would be A, broke, and B, I'd have no space, and C, Vissel would leave me probably at that point. So you know, gotta
That
make
should
some
have been number
sacrifices.
one. That should have been number one, but
Yeah,
it
well, yeah, but
it
that's
was in
because
the
it's
list.
it's the follow-on from all the other stuff. So that wouldn't happen if the other things hadn't happened. So I'm going
Yeah,
down
that's true.
timeline, Harrison. God damn it.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to save you, not get in
Damn it.
trouble. But
But yeah, no, this is ridiculous. And I think, and you watched the that stream with them on, and it just seems like they're a bit out of touch with the market. And I
yeah.
hear their props are really good, so it's a bit
Yeah, that's the
crazy,
one thing I
to be
took
honest.
from just the interview was that he just seemed like he was great. It was a great interview. I just think that there were certain things he was saying where it's like they were so, well, what about moving eyes? And he was like, well, do people really want that? And I was like, well, surely you would know that. If you're planning to come into 1/6, you would have found and looked at other people's figures, and you would have seen that most people nowadays want moving eyes.
You do
Nobody
basic
wants.
market research, surely, as a
Yeah,
business. Like,
yeah, that's all I would say. Like, great interview, but if I was to just help, it would be just to look a little bit harder into certain things. Like his arms should be seamless forearms, and then it should just be a case of swap out arms, or even I can't remember. I do have the pictures. If I bring up the pictures, I'm gonna get very bright now. So we've got this. I want to see. Yeah, see, I was gonna say on here you could have try get away without a seamless arm, but you can't. You'd need seamless arms on both of them because it doesn't cover up the wrist. But this to me looks like an old third party figure. That's
Yeah.
how I would describe it. It doesn't
It's like an
look.
old Hot Toys figure from like back before they had like a license almost.
Yeah,
You know, even the sculpt isn't all the way there. Like, I'll give him some credit. The tailoring looks good to my eyes, and also I
and
actually
it's
think the
real
sculpted
leather.
hair doesn't look too bad, and it's real
Yeah,
leather.
and it's
That's
real
a
leather.
fair
So
point. I didn't realize
that's
that.
good.
So props
Yeah,
to
it's
them.
real leather. So that's good there.
Mm.
But having this, I don't think on this sort of character is not acceptable, especially with that bit it that obvious as well. Like you
Yeah,
could do a
that's
wrist
so
seam better
poor.
than that.
So poor. And the shininess of the plastic on the arms as well is just
Yeah.
out of order.
And again, I
Yeah, it's
still
too
like
much.
each photo is still again what he did mention on the interview about the look of it and if AI was used, and he did admit that they used AI to enhance the pictures. So
You
whether or
can't.
not,
That's mad.
I think, like for example, as I would just say hello to Jose. Hello, Jose.
Hey,
Good to
Jose.
see you in. When we do our pitches on Shark Tank,
Mm.
we use ChatGPT to make some pictures or whatever else things because we're not trying to sell anything. We're just trying to put an idea out there. So in those sort of instances, I don't think there's an issue with that. And Jose does amazing mock-ups with a lot of the stuff he does with for all of the figures. He's like, I know Jamie Lee Curtis and all of the amazing characters that he sent and shown me in the past. It's amazing what you can do. But if you're trying to sell a figure, I don't think you can use that. And if you are going to use that, for example, how a lot of people think the Ian Malcolm is just a copy almost of the Iron Studio statue. If you're going to just use artwork, because they said it was just to say we are making this, not so much that this is what it will look like, then you should say in big bold writing, this is generated with AI. Not gonna, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you make it
100%.
obvious and just say, look, we're not, this isn't what it looks like, but this is the sort of the concept we're going to use, but that's not what it came, it's
Even
not how
on
it came
social
across.
media, you're meant to label any content you produce with AI. You're meant to label it AI. Like, I'm not sure
Yeah,
how much they enforce it, but like, if it's an AI thing, you should be like, this is AI. You know, like you have to. It's like it should be just simple. It's just simple. Like, just you shouldn't do that. Like, Hot Toys will show a silhouette. You could show some accessories. You could just
yeah,
show the bloody the title of the movie
yeah,
and say
100%.
coming soon.
If
That's
they
how it
had
should be
just
done.
got Jurassic Park coming soon, it would have been like
Yep,
that would have done it easily.
exactly.
Everybody would have been like, "Oh my
Exactly.
god, we're getting Jurassic Park pieces," and instead of the whole situation we have now, where people are like, "Well, what's going on? Why does it look weird?" and going
Yep.
into all the theories of why it could look weird. So yeah, it's just it's not a good look if it's your first thing coming into 1/6. So
Just a bit
fingers
embarrassing.
crossed though, it looks. Hopefully they get better. That's all I'm hoping for.
Yeah,
Uh,
true. I wouldn't want to see them completely fail. I'd like to maybe see them, right their wrongs a little bit to a certain extent. Maybe improve their product for the price they're asking, especially if they're outpricing In-Art's Negan. You know,
yeah,
it's just a bit mad.
big
But
time. Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, and you think what that comes with, that comes with that amazing base, and it'll be all leather as well, and the sculpt is incredible, and the fact that they can make that and produce that, and that compared to what that is, it just like I would have happily played the 325 if it was really, really good. So yeah, no, I think what they need to do now is go back work on it, take some proper pictures, then show them off, or even, as they said, they're going to be at the next Comic-Con. So hopefully we can see it all in hand and then go, oh, okay, no, they look really good.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers
I'd love to be
crossed.
proven
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, so would I. David saying it's total stinker. It's not going to sell well at all. No, I don't think it. I don't think it's going to sell as well as it could have if they'd gone about it correctly. David saying, so wait, the pictures of you guys in armor all buff isn't real. Unfortunately not. As much as we'd love to say we are that big and cool looking, not so much. And then Sal's saying, to me, this is the bottom line. You either make a figure where the ultimate goal is realism, or you make a figure that's very affordable, accessible, and prioritizes posing. Yeah, no, that works. If that's what you state as well. And then Phil's saying, you think they would have made more of an effort with the AI? I guess they don't pay. Yeah, and they don't pay the premium ChatGPT. Yeah, they could have done, and they could. And if they had said we've used ChatGPT, oh my god, I can't talk today. If they used AI to make it and gone this like and made it absolutely amazing, gone this is what like been used with AI to show you what we're making, and this is our goal to make it look as good as this, if not better, then I think that could have worked a little bit better. But yeah, no. Well, the next one is another one I'm not sure if we're all going to be excited for, but again, it's another one I thought was a bit overpriced, and that's the Silver Surfer from Hot Toys. Now, I'm glad that it's getting made, because I think there's so many different people in the world that have so many different loves and likes, that I just because I might not like it or think it's too much doesn't mean it shouldn't be made. But for what it is, on 1/6 kit 337 shipped, I felt that was just a little bit too much for this type of figure. I could be wrong.
327 if you use the discount code Viking.
Yep, that's very true. If you use the code, well done, Vita. But even at 327, I still don't think it's worth the money. I think for this to look good, it would have to be a statue, and at that point, not many people would buy it because it's a statue. But what do you guys think as I bring up pictures?
I see community quite divided about his trunks. Area. For me as well, it's interesting that we got this version of Silver Surfer and not the one to go with Fantastic Four. I think I would have preferred to see the new version to go with Fantastic Four. I feel like if franchise is going that direction, it kind of, in my head, it would have made more sense. But I suppose maybe there were people in the community who were rooting and wanting this figure. I suppose if the Hot Toys did it, someone was asking for it somewhere. So maybe if it's not for me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that like it's wrong. I haven't spent much time looking at it or thinking about it because I simply do not care for this version at this point at all. So I don't even know like if this is accurate because I actually haven't looked it up. So you guys can tell me more. And it does look like he has trunks, like metal
he
trunks
does.
on.
Yeah. I don't know. I think, I mean, I'm not a big comic person, so I wouldn't know exactly how he looks, but all I know is just big and chromed out. I just don't think this character lends well to a figure as much as people would love to have a figure. I just don't think it lends itself as well to it. I think what they could have done is they could have done swap out top halves and swap out bottom halves, so then everything looks seamless. But then maybe you have like 2 or 3 swap out chests or 2 bottom legs. So you have them already pre-posed in different positions. So then maybe it sort of bridges the gap of a figure and a statue. You can change it up, but then it does look seamless. I just think it ruins something that could look really good by having all the joints. And now I've just done the review of that Denji, and that does have joints, but I even that doesn't look as egregious as this to me. I think this is just not the sort of person that you would do a figure of personally. Not it like this anyway. I think they could have done it better. And as you said, Vita, I would have liked to see the Silver Surfer from the movie to go with the figures that they just done from the Fantastic Four. I think she could have looked really good. But Jim, what do you think? Do you think it? Are we wrong, or do you agree with us?
I largely agree with what you guys have said, and look, I also kind of think, although we don't really know what's going on with it, but this probably should have been a Hono release. I think Sal actually had a good point. He said it needs to be priced fairly amongst their current body of work and value, and I think that's exactly it. I think if this was more of a Hono price, people would have less of an issue with it. Apart from David, who'd probably want it for about $30, judging by his comment. But yeah, it's look. I think you're right. This would have been a very hard figure to make. Like, I don't think you could do a seamless body, because I'm not sure how the chrome paint would work on that at all. So that would be difficult. So it's either a statue or power pose. If you want it in a figure form, I think they should have gone a cheaper route with Hono. I think that would have made people a lot happier. For me, it's not something I'm interested in. It's a comic book version. If you're a massive fan of the Jessica Alba films, I can't remember what years they came out in, despite Bob quizzing us about it at one point.
Yeah,
I think you could have this as a standing, because it looks very reminiscent of that, from what I can tell.
very
At first,
close.
I thought it was that Silver Surfer from the movies, which is why I was like, "Where's the female one? Like, why is she not here?" That's a bit of a snub, because they've done all the other ones.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, the board looks cool, and the base and the effects look cool. It's interesting you get Thor's hammer. I don't know the story of this character in the comics at all. It's just an interesting choice. I do think David is kind of onto it. It's a quick, cheap, and easy figure for them to make, and I think a lot of people do want this. I did watch a bit of the Collecting Weekly show, and I think a few of those guys were interested in it. So for me,
I think a
no, I
lot.
think it could look cool, but
Yeah, I think a lot more would be interested if that price was way down. I think you were right. If it came out as a Hono and it was like 130, 150, that sort of price, like the Wolverine was, I think it would do
yeah,
a lot better, because people would forgive it and go, okay, well, it's got all these joints, but at least we're
mm.
not paying a Hot Toys price for it.
Just because of the nature of the type of figure it is, like it's not going to look
Yeah,
as great, because it has no detail features. It's just shiny. That's it. Even
yeah.
the head sculpt doesn't have a lot going on for it.
No,
You're
no,
one night.
yeah, no, I think you're right. The Humble Collect UK is saying this. I think it only works if it's seamless, as joints stand out too much. Yeah, especially with the chrome, you notice it more.
Mm.
Phil saying this would be great as a 1/12, not a 1/6.
I'm looking forward to
And
seeing people try to do reviews of it, because that's going to be a pain in the ass with how reflective it's going to
yeah,
be.
that would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
You got TJ Mike here saying hello. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in.
Hey,
Jim, he's
does.
silver and he surfs. That's all you need to know, dude. That's
True.
true.
Sounds
That's true.
Californian.
Right. Well, I don't know if this one's going to be any more exciting, but this is the only other Hot Toys that we've got recently, and that's the Hot Toys Rider Man, another Cayman Rider. I think that's what they're called. I
It's
have,
relatively quiet at the moment for us,
yeah,
isn't
it
it?
is very
Yeah,
quiet, but not just even not just Hot Toys, but everybody, like even third party. There's just not been anything really,
they really
just
haven't.
like sprinklings. I have absolutely no interest in these. I think they're cool. I think that all of them together would look great.
Mm.
But I just have no interest in these. I do
The
like the
retro
bikes though.
design.
The bikes are pretty cool that they've done with these.
Why is he
I would
collecting
say
bikes?
out of all of them, this is the one I least like out of all of them. If I had to
Really?
choose, yeah.
He
The
looks
last one,
groovy.
the last one was pretty cool. No, this one doesn't do anything
This must
for
be
me, unfortunately.
from the older iterations of the show because they've done some for the, I think from the newer ones, and I think this
Yeah,
must be from like because that outfit screams like something from the 70s or something like that, doesn't it?
yeah, definitely,
Yeah, don't know
definitely.
anything about it really. I kind of recall seeing this. I remember we were on Fizi show chatting about the newer like
Yeah,
version
they've
where
released
they
loads of this
didn't
now.
look so blast from the past. And I think I said the same thing before. I kind of recorded seeing it in my childhood at some point or something, but I really don't know anything about it, nothing about the story. So for me, zero interest really.
I mean, someone's buying them because they're doing them quite a lot, so they must
Yeah,
be really popular in the Asian markets.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean, they don't look bad. Like, they're definitely not bad quality. They look good for what they are. I just think that
yeah.
you have to like what it is for it to be interesting. I just don't
Yeah,
think
I think
there's
you
as
need to know the
many.
story.
Yeah,
Their gadgets are great. They remind me of like older productions like Doctor Who. Like
yeah,
the Daleks have like a toilet plunger as one of their weapons, and
yeah,
like you don't really
yeah.
think about it watching it, but then you're like, yeah, he does
Then you
have a toilet
notice it.
plunger. Yeah,
All
that
I
was
would
pretty
say
cool.
though is, as us being avid video game fans and wanting video game figures, I put in the same sort of thing, is that it's not for everybody, but the people that love it will absolutely love it and they'll be so happy that they're getting it. So just because we don't enjoy it, I'm so glad that Hot Toys are still making these pieces, because there's going to be somebody just like how I was when they announced Sam from Death Stranding, who I just got so excited when they did that,
Mm.
that this is their character that they've just been waiting for all these years to get a representation of. So
I'm still
I am
surprised Hot
happy.
Toys went further and did Higgs as well. Like they could have just done
Ah,
Sam, but
they
they were
could
like,
have
no,
just
we're going
done
to do two.
Sam.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
which is sort of
I was surprised with Sam, but I was blown away when they did
yeah.
Higgs. If they
Higgs
do
looks awesome as well. He looks really good.
tomorrow, if they do tomorrow, which is Elle Fanning's character, I'd buy her as well. She's great in that.
Is he in it?
Yeah, she's in the second one. I can't tell you who she actually is, but her name is Tomorrow.
Fair enough. Tomorrow. What's the name? I'll
Yeah,
tell you tomorrow.
yeah, I'll tell you tomorrow.
Ah,
No, but
names.
the story is really good for people who have played that. Again, it's amazing, and it makes sense. It's not just parcels.
Many
Not a
parcels.
figure, but a bit of news about figures. Hot Toys made a little announcement that we will be getting pieces from the Mandalorian and Grogu and Aliens 40th anniversary. I know for me and Jim that we're very, very excited about the Alien side of it, but I wanted to also know, if are you excited about the Mandalorian side, or is it just Aliens? Vita, I'm going to go to you first.
I would be interested maybe in the Mandalorian figure. I might have wanted one, but then I saw prices and I unwanted it. So who knows? Who knows?
And what about Alien stuff? Would you be interested in a new Ripley?
Ripley's cool.
No.
Ripley is a great female role model in cinema.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know anything about character, right? I
Yeah,
don't know anything about the movies. I just know about the newest ones.
we could
The
watch them
ones,
all.
no, we could not. We don't have time. There's so many things to
We
watch,
have
you know.
no. I'm putting
We
my foot down
cannot
now.
go
You have
backwards.
you
We
have enough time to
cannot
watch all
go
the aliens.
backwards, Harrison. Yeah, we do not
Those 10
have
hours
time.
of that game, we could have watched at least the first three films.
Mm,
Yeah.
God, no. No.
And then while you're
No.
at it, watch Prometheus.
A what?
Yeah, actually, Prometheus, yes, but then nothing happens after that film. Covenant does not
No,
exist
there
after that.
there is definitely is something else, and it's called Covenant, and it's amazing and great. And
It ruins Prometheus, but
I mean, I will give you
it's
credit
all
that
right. Yeah, yeah.
it does
Doesn't
ruin
ruin
some of
Prometheus.
it. It
It's
does
like
ruin a little bit. I will give you that.
it's just a letdown.
Whatever.
But So Jim, I know obviously we're both excited to see more alien stuff. My question to you though is, what do you think we will see? Do you think we'll just get a Ripley? Do you think we'll get a warrior? Do you think they would even go as far as making a queen in some way?
Queen.
I'd be surprised if we don't get a warrior. At least we'll definitely get a Ripley. We'll probably get Ripley and I was gonna say we'll probably get Ripley and Newt. Maybe not a Newt, just because they don't tend to do kid figures. But we definitely get Ripley. It'll probably be in
Yeah,
her like final battle outfit with the flamethrower with the assault rifle. I'd imagine. I do hope we get some colonials, some of the colonial marines. I really hope they do that. I just don't know if they're going to invest that much into that line, but they could at least do like Hicks.
that's what I was thinking.
That's
At
Hicks.
least
I could
one
live
of
with those three.
them.
Yeah,
Yeah, at
but
least
Hicks would
one
make
of
the most
them.
sense,
Yeah,
to be
he
honest.
would.
Just because, yeah, but like Vasquez will be awesome just because she has like the big got the laser
Yeah,
guns. Yeah,
and
that's
she's
so
so
awesome.
badass in that film. She's so
She is.
good.
She is.
Um,
I can't believe I never clicked on the fact it was John Connor's stepmom. Like I
oh
never
yeah,
realized it.
no, I didn't until
I don't think they'd
older.
get away with doing stuff like that anymore in
No,
films.
and
To be honest,
do you
but yeah.
do you think that there's even a chance of getting a queen? We know how big a queen could be.
Well,
Do
there's
you,
been the rumors of that Sophie, of them doing it
yeah,
via that, but I mean that Galactus has gone dead quiet. We haven't seen anything else from
no,
that, so you just don't really know. I'd like to see it, and I'm pretty sure they once did a snap kit of the Alien Queen, but it would have been not 1/6 scale.
no.
So I don't know. I'd be interested, but that's one. It couldn't be 1/6 true
I
because
was
it
gonna
would be
say, how tall is
huge.
the queen? I don't even know how tall she. Like, she's big.
It would be massive. It would be like having a
Yeah,
1/6 scale T-Rex from Jurassic Park because she's
yeah,
pretty, maybe not that big.
yeah.
She's
I
pretty
think you're
huge.
right.
So it would have to be
Yeah,
scaled. It would have to be like a, the Hot Toys scale. You know what they do for like,
yeah.
um, the rabbit monster that I can't stitch.
The
Rabbit
rabbit.
He's a dog
That's an
monster.
monster,
interesting
really.
way to describe Stitch. The
Rabbit
rabbit
He's like a
monster.
monster.
rabbit. He's like a rabbit dog monster alien. So
I mean, okay,
rabbit like things.
Okay,
rabbit like
yeah.
He's got little tail and
Sure.
he's got long ears.
I mean, I can
It's
see it,
it's
but
more like
that's not where I would have gone
it's
with.
more like koala alien
He's
than
like a koala.
rabbit.
Yeah,
He's like
I could.
dog. He'd be like a Frenchie, because he's kind of like a Frenchie, like a little French bulldog.
Yes, I
Yeah,
can see
Anyway, this
similarities
is
there.
so off subject right now.
Definitely not
it is.
rabbit.
You're
though.
the one that
I'm
described it like that.
sorry. Yeah, it's because my bad. But
Everyone
yeah,
was going
I
to stop
think
at that point.
Ripley. I think David's correct. Ripley in power armor is likely to happen because they've done the power loader before. That would
Yeah.
be amazing. I mean, that would light up functions USB-C. That would be so good. I would definitely be up for
Artisan?
that.
Do you think they'd do
Artisan?
artisan?
I reckon they could go artisan. I think they might go artisan because it would make sense. They could do limited, for that as well. But I honestly, I think I'd be fine with sculpted because she has shorter hair
Yeah,
in that. So and they're so good at sculpted. I could live with that. I don't need
yeah, definitely.
artisan as much. And also, I agree with David. I think a die-cast Mandalorian would
Yeah, I
be
was
quite
literally just getting that.
interesting.
So I was first going to
'Cause,
say,
yeah,
David, you're wrong. It's not UPS Simulator, but close.
it's fair.
Yeah, it's DPD.
Yeah, Diecast Mandalorian, 100%. That's going to be the next one.
Yeah,
It's definitely going to
be
be
mad not to.
Diecast. And
I'd
then
be tempted by
Ripley
that.
would. Do you have a
Just 'cause
Mando, or do you not have any?
I've had the Durasteel and I did have the Chrome, but I moved on from Mando and sold them. And I've always wanted one
Right.
back. I'd love Chrome Mando just because that was a really good figure, but it just hasn't
Yeah.
really come down in price. It's still expensive. So
Yeah,
I'm just like,
Chrome Mando's the one I have, and the film would have to be, one, absolutely amazing, and two, the figure would have to be vastly improved with some amazing base or accessories to make me want to
really good
upgrade
head
again.
sculpt.
Yeah, but no, because even there, because I wouldn't have him with the head sculpt, I'd just have him with the helmet on. So I don't
Yeah, that's
think
true.
I will upgrade mine unless something happens in that movie that makes me want to. I don't see the need at the moment, but we'll see. I can't say for sure because who knows until we watch the film. Sal saying, I'm a little sad that it's aliens and not alien. I want OG Ripley. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I could, I mean, especially because I've just done the big chap as well. So that would have made more sense
I
for
was
that.
thinking on this, and I feel like the alien Ripley is still like she's not today's standard, but she still looks pretty good. Whereas what they've previously done with aliens, it's an
Yeah.
older figure and it looks nothing like her because it's before they had a proper license and stuff. That's terrible. So I'd almost say Aliens is in need for it, although
Yeah.
Alien is my preferred film of the series. So
I
I see
no,
what Sal means. Yeah,
I would agree with you though. I do think that I've got the present toys one, and that one I do like that one, but the head sculpt is the thing that lets it
I
down. Everything
couldn't.
else is pretty
couldn't.
good.
The head sculpt is a
Um,
bit rough. The body's not very good. It's got ugly seams down it. Now, granted, the Wolverine has a seam down the outside of his arm as well, but it's blended in a little bit better.
yeah,
The coolest thing about her was the base, the boxer, and the eggs you get with it.
yeah.
To be fair, and the tailoring was pretty decent. Apart from that,
Yeah, no, the tailor. I remember they updated it as well, didn't they? After they changed the color of the pants, and it's not it's okay, but I do think if they do a new Ripley from 2, I do think I would upgrade depending on the prices and what it is. I also wonder if I put it in the group chat, didn't I? If they could make the Queen a part of the base in some way, that would like the Sandman base.
I'd be okay with that, but I'd also be a bit sad at the same
It
time.
would be sad.
Yeah.
But would you like that even if that you could have something? If they're like, we're not going to
Yeah,
make a whole figure, but
it would.
we'll give you like the head.
It would be tempting, but I'd almost be tempted to buy the NECA Alien Queen. Have you seen how awesome they are? Obviously not nearly in the right scale, but the NECA Alien
Yeah,
Queen, I had the red one, I had the blue one. They're just amazing. Can't stand them on
they
their
are
own.
good.
They need to have 2 bases because of the way they're designed, but they look incredible. But
They do.
we'll see.
They do.
We'll see. It just needs to be like big enough to look like the Alien Queen. It doesn't have to be true 1/6.
No, that's what I would say. It doesn't have to be big, and I don't mind if it's not a figure. If it is more like that Galactus, where it's
Or a bust or something. Oh yeah,
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 just
something like that. Yeah,
whereas like the arms can twist a little bit, but everything else doesn't move.
yeah, fine with that.
I'd be happy with that. And it's
That's what
so
I'm gonna
big,
have
you
for
could have it at the
pieces.
back with like Ripley in front and some alien warriors, and
That would be cool. That would be cool.
it would be awesome. So David is saying he'll sell you his Chromando, so there's one there
40
if you want
quid.
it.
He's we've struck a deal, so there we go.
There we
Bargain.
go.
We have a full chat of the witnesses. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's all come and collect. Don't worry.
Right, we're up to next game. So we've got the Guess the Game emoji edition. So guys, do you have something to write with?
Always.
Always?
I
That's
do,
good to
because
hear.
I was pre-prepared by Vita.
Oh, good. Well done. Well, I wasn't. So I needed to
You wasn't fully
It's not
prepared
too
by
bad.
Vita.
I was not. Yes, I was not. I don't have a Vita to prepare me.
It's all right. I can get you one.
Oh, good. Just make a copy.
Oh, there's nothing you can't recreate the original. It's something special.
Ah,
I know, I'm adorable.
you are. That was lovely.
I don't even have
See?
to try, it just comes naturally to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just all natural. That is.
Now I'm ruining it.
Yeah.
Throw that
Just
shovel to
shut
the
up,
corner.
James. Yeah.
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 Right. You remember the rules of this? There's gonna be
No.
7 again.
7.
7. You got to guess what the game is from the emojis. It's pretty straightforward, but I have tried this time to make it a little bit more difficult because last time you got it way too easy. Easy?
EG?
EG.
Way too
Don't call us
easy.
Egypt. That's rude.
That is
Way,
rude. Can't say that.
way too easy. So I have tried to
Can't
make
believe
it.
he just said that on live show.
You damn Egypt.
If you get it right straight away, I'm going to be very sad. But some of them I have done easier just so that you can get some right.
Sure, sure.
So we'll see. Right, the
Watch
first
me
one.
not getting a single one.
No, you'll get them all. I'm pretty sure.
Uh-huh.
We'll
I
see.
win
Right.
last time.
No.
Last time, yes, Vita got
No.
one
Yeah,
wrong,
okay, cool. Yeah, sweet.
and the time before that, let me have a
Vita
look.
one.
Let me have a look.
In everybody's hearts, Vita one. With her
No,
foreign
so the first
language
one you drew,
difficulties.
the first
No,
one you
no.
drew, the second one
No, first one Vita
you.
one.
So you need to win this one to take it, so you're back even.
No.
Right.
I won the
First,
first one, he won the second one, and now we even. That's
and
how it works.
obviously go to private chat so you can't cheat.
Oh
But
yeah,
everyone
that's
else you can play as well and see if you can get them.
oopsie.
Yeah, see, I know you're trying to cheat. Terrible.
Always.
Right, first one. Ready? What is this one? Can you guess?
What a hell?
I told you I was going to try and make it more difficult because you said they were.
Donkey Kong.
I like where your brain's at.
Kick Punch. That was a good game. I missed that game. You knew what you're getting with that game.
Never heard of it, so if that's the kick
doesn't
punch,
exist.
then so why being rude and confuddling me?
It's a mind game.
I'll be interested. I do wonder if I've made something too hard this time, but we'll see.
I have no idea what this is.
No? Okay.
My brain is on Donkey Kong, and that's it. Donkey Punch, kick ass.
That's what I'm stuck at. Just I can't get past Donkey Kong, and I'm like
No.
the only thing to support that is the donkeys.
Double
Because what
double
does-
Donkey Kong.
is the fact that there's two donkeys in there. Does that actually play a factor? Is it kick punch?
I think it's something.
Right. Have you got
What's that about
something or
misery?
yeah?
Wait.
Just a wild guess.
Has anyone in the chat got it yet?
No.
If Sal
I've
hasn't got it,
either
then
made
I
this
thought-
too difficult and it doesn't make any sense, or you're all stupid. It's either one of them.
Wow.
You-
Wow.
Should we
Have
show
you-
our
Yeah.
Are you going to
Kong
show?
monsters?
We've got Donkey Kong and we've got
Double punch.
Double Punch. Right.
That's
So no clue. Right. See, even Sally doesn't know. Right. What do you also call it? What also can you call a donkey?
Jackass.
It's an ass. So it's ass, and then Creed, Assassin's Creed.
What the fuck was the Creed thing? Oh, because of the
Boxing.
film.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
I had-
awful.
I had to think, make it more difficult.
Ask
Don't
Creed. Like,
ass,
you should have put
Creed.
like a. Oh, you can't. It's emoji. That's.
I thought that worked. I thought that
Yeah.
was good.
The worst thing is you're so proud of yourself.
I am. I love that one. When I was doing it, I was like, what emojis can I use for it? And I was like,
Chat,
that will
back
work.
us up on this. That was diabolical.
Wait, so is that
If that's the easiest one, yeah.
is that the way we need to think going forward? Is it the rest work this way?
Maybe.
So
Okay,
well,
Harrison.
I literally saw a donkey and I was like, you
Oh
call
my God.
a donkey as an
No,
ass.
I've got an image now. You've looked at the word assassin and you've giggled to yourself. It literally spells us ass.
Ass. Yes,
It's
it's
ass in.
Yeah.
You've done it.
And then I thought, what could
Says
what could I use for Creed? I was like, well, there's a Creed film about boxing. I'll use a boxing glove.
What? You could have put two bums. Isn't there a bum emoji? Or the two peaches?
No, because I thought because it'd be too easy. You would have
A
got
peach
it then.
is a bum.
No,
I still would've
that
got it,
it
man.
would have confused the crap out
I wouldn't
of
have got
me.
the Creed thing because, yeah,
So
Yeah, no.
diabolical.
wrong. That was great. I'd just like to say, Gio is saying I did a great job. So thank you, Gio.
You
Yeah, Gio, don't encourage him.
don't encourage him. Yeah,
See, that was a great. Out of all of them, that was my favorite. By the way, when I came up with that, I was like, "This is great." Right, number 2. There we go.
Sherlock Holmes. Harrison, what did you do? You've ruined a good
You
game.
said last week you made it too easy. You needed it a bit more difficult. I made it more
Didn't say
difficult.
that.
You
I didn't
definitely
say that.
you did by the fact that you got all of them right.
I didn't. I got one wrong.
No, well, it was close.
I feel cheated right now. Like he pretended the game was fun, and then he's done this.
Yeah,
I made it
know.
easy for the first few, and then now it's
And
just going
I
to be
made
difficult
such a easy
forever.
game this week. I'm disappointed in myself now.
Now, is that a mouse or a rat?
That's definitely a mouse,
Okay, good.
and
I
the
don't know
other
any
one is
games with
definitely a
mouses.
person.
I don't know.
Person mouse? Human mouse?
Spy mouse?
Spy
Magnifier
mouse sounds
glass?
cool. I would play that game.
Some of these guesses
Detective
in the
mouse.
chat's really good. I have to show you one, David's one afterwards. That was really good, David. I really like that one.
What
Is the mouse meant to represent Disney or something?
Sherlock Mouse?
So that's a good guess, but
Inspector Mouse?
What game has a mouse?
Harrison,
This is
you
as bad as the first one.
Harrison, you lost us.
this is closer
Completely.
to what the actual is. The first one, I must admit, that was
I
my
don't
pure
know any
treasure.
games
I
with
love that
mouses
one.
apart that plague one you played.
Oh yeah,
But that was rats,
it's
not
not.
mouse.
I'll give you a
So,
hint. It's
Yeah.
definitely not that one.
I don't even remember the name of that game.
Any games with a mouse in, and then I'm gonna see
Isn't
it
that
and I'm gonna
called
be
a
like,
plague
well,
tale?
yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely don't know what this is. Ratatouille. Inspector Ratatouille. I made
I've
myself
tried
laugh
because
at
I've
least.
tried. So when I've tried doing this, I've tried just getting the title in emojis, but some of them I just can't. Like Assassin's Creed, I
Harrison,
couldn't.
Yeah.
I give up. I pass. I have no idea what this is.
No, you get taking a guess?
No, I can't think of
I-
anything. It's
I
completely
wonder if
stumped me.
this will be a week where you get none right. Right, the
Yeah.
game is Mouse PI for Hire. You play
Never
as
heard
it's
of
the,
it.
it's the
Never
new
heard of it
one.
either.
It's newish. It's where Troy Baker's playing the mouse, and he's a detective.
Oh, is that? It's not out yet, is it?
No, it's not out quite yet.
Well, that's
Mm.
rude.
We do.
Hey, it's still a game.
It is. We do run a show on games and gaming news, I suppose. So that is kind of
Yeah.
on us.
Yeah. See,
What the hell?
that's 2 wrong now. This is better.
Put
You're not
this
getting it all right.
fully on us.
Right, next one. I'm sure you're going to get one of these. There's one I definitely know you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Right. What's this one?
The fudge cake? Why are there so many emojis? This is confusing. Ain't no mountain.
Tower Hill.
That's a mountain.
I mean, the last time it was used for a hill as well, but there's no emoji for hill.
Now I just have the song in my head.
Is this meant to like represent the name of the game, or just to give us a sense of what the game is?
So some of them represent the name where it's easier, like Assassin's Creed. I thought that was brilliant. Some of them just I can't make the title into emojis, so then it's just clues of to try and guess what it is.
Is this one of those?
It could be. I'm not telling. I'm not giving you hints.
Oh, this
It's
is the one
it's
game where hints would be nice.
it's a part of both, I would say.
I have no idea, so I just put one
Okay.
thing.
What What have you got?
Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Okay. And Jim?
I just put Resident Evil Village because
Ah,
there's a baby and ghosts and there's a mountain.
no. So well done, Sal. You got it. It's Death Stranding.
Well done, Sal. You got it.
So
Sal
I'll
is
go
not on the
back.
show.
Hey, that proves
So
it is
you got
doable.
death, mountain,
Okay.
using ladders. There's ghosts in it, and you have BB.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, I'm with you on that
And
one.
look, BB's
That's
right
just a
there.
difficult one. That's not an impossible
Also,
one.
I gave you a little tiny hint because I was going to put it in. I feel like you noticed, but right in the bottom right corner, I left a little parcel.
There's no part.
Just-
I noticed that.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't pay attention to that one.
No,
That would
I
have
put
helped.
I
That would have helped.
put so I had that in there. I was like, it will be far too easy, so I'll leave it as a little clue for them if they look around.
Yeah, no.
Right. Now
Yeah,
just
I
looking
never
at this.
played it, so I'll put down that.
Well, you've got 3 wrong so far, so you're doing well.
Yeah, very well.
So next one, this one you might get. Okay.
Time for dog walk.
Time puppies. Time puppies.
Time puppies, that's great. Some of these names that you all come up with is so good.
The film you've all been waiting for.
Time for
Time
dog walk.
puppies.
But there's no game about dog walking.
Ah, I know what it is.
Leave
I've
the
never actually
house
played
now.
this game.
Dame. Can't even
The-
speak of all
The
the
sense
examples.
of realization on your
Ooh.
face then, Jim, was absolutely amazing.
I think I'm right, but does it have to be the exact game or can it just be the title?
Well, we'll see. Maybe you can have half a point.
Oh no, is it? Okay. Alright, I've got my answer.
Okay. Vita, do you have an idea of an answer?
No.
Ah. So are we passing or are you taking a guess?
I'm passing.
Okay. Jim, what have you got? Could you
Watch
get the first
Dogs.
point? Yes. Well done. Watch Dogs.
Yes! Get in. I put Watchdog and I was like, oh, is it Watchdog 2? And I was like, wait, no, it's not Watchdog, it's Watch Dogs. Hence why there's 2
Yeah.
dogs.
Exactly.
go.
See?
Yeah.
Got it.
And I've never played that game.
Didn't even know such a game
You've never played
exists.
I
Watch
was in
Dogs?
it. No, I never did. Just it
Ah.
didn't interest me that much.
The first one's good. The second one I gave up with. I didn't like that one.
Really? Oh, that's a
Yeah.
shame.
But the first one, I really like the first one.
It came out in a time like because this did it come out at a similar time as like Division?
Yeah.
I wasn't playing games that much back then. I think that's why it was just in that era where I was just a bit like, yeah.
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 Just imagine, I don't know, GTA, but you get to hack everything. So
Yeah, you can hack stuff with your phone and turn off
Yeah.
lights and stuff
Turn
like
on
that.
the lights, turn on
Cool
the
concept.
So yeah,
lights.
it was good. Right, we've got a
That's
couple more. Let's see if you've got one now. So Vita, you need to get
So
at least
you are a
one.
winner already.
Yeah. Well, you never know. You might get one.
Yeah, I
Right,
doubt
next
so at this
one.
point.
Okay. So you can get this one.
Well, yeah, but I don't know full names of these games.
Well done, Sal. I feel like you're going to hear a lot of this. Well done, Sal. David and Sal were both
Sal, you can take
sir.
my.
close on the last one as well.
You can
should
take
definitely
my.
know the full name of this game. I tell you that for a fact.
Yeah. If you don't know this, you will be judged. Right. Have we got it? Yes. And I knew you would get it. Yeah. Resident
There we
Evil
go.
7.
I was gonna say,
I
if
put
you
that
don't
when
get
it-
it's literally in the private chat, like right now.
Yeah.
The whole name of it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I put it in.
What a coinkydink.
That was the one I put in, so at least you could get one. I feel like you both would have got that one.
I always forget it's called Biohazard, like Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. I always forget.
Yeah. Yep. Right. Next
Well,
one.
it's still you are point ahead, so.
Yep. You need a win one to draw at least. Right. What's this one?
What?
Now, this one was quite hard to do, but I wanted to make it difficult, so that's what I
Something at
did.
the end. That's sun.
No.
I don't know what this one is.
Yeah, I did wonder if I made it too difficult, this one.
It's that thing at the end that's really throwing me off.
It's a
Don't,
circle
I'll
with
give
two
you a
colors.
hint.
Top is
Yeah.
green, bottom is orange.
Yes, that. It's not an object. It's just use it as what they are.
Yeah, it doesn't actually help me. I've got my answer.
Okay.
It's already? Can you see it? Oh, I put Halo. Oh, Fortnite.
Yeah, you got it. Halo.
Oh, yes! Yes.
Yeah. So it wasn't that bad
Thank
then.
goodness. Thank goodness. I
Yeah,
saw an
it
angel
was really
and
hard
a
to-
gun.
So I was going to leave it just as the angel, and I was like, you're not going to get it from just that. So I thought I had to put something else.
I think I would have got it from that.
Oh, okay.
Might have taken a little bit longer though. But yeah, there we go.
Yeah, see?
I can't wait for the remake of the first game as well. It's gonna be epic.
One more. Can you get the last one?
Oh, I know what this one is.
Wow, you got that really quick. See, I told you I made some easier.
Yeah, you did. You should have started with these ones.
I don't remember how the game is actually called.
I'm not so sure on my spelling of the first word.
I said the Rise of the Empire or something. I couldn't remember.
And what
I
did
put Rise,
you write?
Son of Rome. It's Rise,
Yeah,
Son
Rise.
of Rome.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's with a
yeah.
Y. Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember.
I'll give you it though. You got it.
I remember like us talking about this one. That's why.
Yeah, that's the only reason. If we hadn't have chatted about it, I would have been like, "What is this?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Jesus,
you did
this
well.
was hard.
You said
First
last week it
few-
was too easy. So,
I never said that. Prove it.
well,
I've
okay.
seen
I will.
Scammer Simulator.
So,
We did run into a Roman that tried to scam us for photos, and Vita
oh,
refused to
really?
pay, and he was not happy about it. It was quite funny.
Yeah, he ran into the wrong gal. James was happy to pay. I was like, I didn't ask you to jump into my picture, so maybe you pay to me. You ruined my picture. I took off my boyfriend, so maybe you wanted to pay to me.
Yeah, we were taking a selfie, and he jumped in, and that's how he.
No, it wasn't a selfie. I was taking a picture of you, and he just jumped in and started posing with you, and I was like, okay, cool. But I didn't ask you to jump in, so
It was crazy.
I've just realized as well that both me and Vita now have games. So I feel like, Jim, you need to come up with a game for the stream, and then we all have it. We all have a game each to make up.
Oh, that's actually I'm
you
down
need to
for
share.
that.
You have 2 games, Harrison, so you need to share with Jim.
Yeah,
But this
well,
is my own game.
yeah. The first one's just a snap one. That was to fill it
because
up.
we can all do that. To be fair,
Yeah.
So I'll think
But
of a
yeah.
game then.
You'll have to think of a game now. I literally just realized I was like, oh, Vita's got one as well.
Yeah, I want a game. That'd be fun.
Yeah, David said you're not pulling his
Well,
weight.
This was pre-agreed, and now we're changing it on the fly. I think.
Yeah, we're making it up as we go along.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
so
sure.
back to some news and a video game one as well. We've got
Mhm.
the big Yaska King. I can't pronounce
Yaksha.
King. Yaksha.
Yaksha.
Yeah. I really like this, but I just really wish it was in 1/6. But let's
with
bring
you.
up some pics.
With you on that.
It looks really good though. Really, like they've done really
You
well
could
with
do
this
it in
piece.
one set. And again, joints here, I would be fine with it because of the
Yeah,
design of the character, it just like gets hidden.
and it's like Alien, isn't it? It hides
Yep.
pretty well.
Exactly.
I would be
mean,
more than literally just scale this up
I
to 1/6. I'll be happy.
I don't know what this is, but it looks cool.
He's one of if you've played
I
the
can
game,
tell.
you know it's
Oh, yeah.
definitely one of the harder bosses for sure.
Well,
Um,
and nothing beats the tiger, but yeah, he was
uh,
a
I'm,
tough ass. He was a fun boss as well.
yeah, he's really, and he's just so cool.
Yeah, he is
Uh,
awesome.
But absolutely, yeah. And I mean, as much as it's not the scale for me, I have to admit, even I was tempted by this one. It just looks so good, and I love Wukong, so anything is gonna get me excited. But
Yeah.
what do you both think? Is it something that interests you going into 112, or is it still very much a case of no, I'm safe, but looks great?
I think it does look great. I like different figures like that just because they stand out in your collection and they just are interesting to take pictures of. Sometimes like it's boring to take pictures of the human and just trying to make it look alive and or maybe copy some movie scene. Sometimes like I get bored of taking pictures like that. So characters like this, for me, like kind of opens a bit more creative mind. Like even the same with Alien, I don't know much about Alien and I don't hold information about the Alien movies I saw in my head. Uh, because I don't want to. It's scary. I don't want it. So when I was taking pictures of it in my head, I didn't have anything I wanted to recreate, right? For me, it was just like, oh, how to make this figure to look cool. So I think this figure could look very cool. You could make a lot of interesting pictures. Obviously, I didn't play the game yet, so I don't know much about character, but I mean, it does look pretty epic. So, but yeah, 112, I don't think it's uh, for us yet. Maybe in future, but at the moment, I feel like we need to stick to one thing, and maybe the future beholds expanding in different scales, but probably not at the moment.
I could see moving to 112 slightly in the future, like just because it is cheaper, and we are getting really good figures now, so it'd be a good way to kind of keep collecting at maybe a slightly bigger volume level, but not so like reduce the amount of 1/6 you get instead of getting like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, whatever 1/6 scale figures you buy, just sprinkling in some of these instead of 1/6, and especially I think because I mean, we were talking like with Star Wars. I think all I'd want from Star Wars now for me would be probably the Obi-Wan and Anakin, the two newer ones. And I think I could be kind of done with Star Wars because I have my Darth Vader, I have Darth Maul, I have Darth Sidious. They're the three big bads that I really wanted. So I could happily get Obi-Wan Kenobi as my Jedi representation, Anakin as well, just because their story is kind of like I mean, Anakin's like the pinnacle of the whole thing, right? So I could see myself eventually dabbling in. I think from a photography standpoint, they're easier. Not easier. That's not fair. Like you can do like there's a lot more available in terms of dioramas and stuff like that that you can get, and then storage for all that stuff because they're a lot smaller. So it's easier in
Yeah.
that sense. Is what I mean. What 112 people do is absolutely incredible. But that's like the
They're
main
just
thing
easier to
as you
handle
go.
as well, aren't they? They're
I
smaller, so
think
they're easy.
so.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't need as big like I mean we have like a small room here, so we haven't got like good studio space where you can like sit up in that way. So like, that's why I think these would be nice just like desk photography and stuff like that and creating a bit of a diorama around them. And this guy stylistically, I think he would actually look quite cool on display. It's the other thing I have with 112. Like on display, they don't have the same presence. They just
no.
don't. Like not even close. So yeah,
Yeah, we've got Sal saying that in our murdering the 112th game, they're
yeah,
showing how it's done now. They're doing really well with it. And David saying they will do 1/6 in my opinion. Dopo, anyways. I like to support everything they do. That's fair. I do hope though, if they do this in 1/6, I will get it to go with my Wukong.
it would look cool.
He is one of the cooler looking villains that you fight. And yeah, as you said, like the joints in this, don't even really notice it.
Yeah, the photos in this are
Um,
really cool as well.
yeah, really good.
Like
Yeah, I really
whatever
like
they're
this.
doing. Looks
Really
pretty
like it.
decent, yeah.
Like that knee, that doesn't look like a jointed knee. It's done really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could, and
Always
if
nice.
you're listening, which I doubt very much you're listening to our stream, but if you are,
Not
can I have it
yet.
in 1/6, please? Yeah.
Is that
So
a
yeah,
1/12 Wukong there? Are they doing one?
yeah, that's the one they've just released. This one.
Did they?
Yeah. Have you not? See if I
Really
bring it
saw
up.
it?
Yeah.
How have I missed that?
1 second. You have missed the
Uno
Wukong.
momento.
Un
I wasn't.
momento.
I didn't realize I wasn't following their like in our action
They've
thing. So.
done the Stone Monkey as well.
Oh, I saw that one.
Yeah. I don't. Although it's not showing up picture. I mean, he's in this picture
Oh, I
here.
can find it later.
Look, you can see him here.
Oh damn! So he is.
It looks really good as
Batman
well.
looks good as well.
Yeah, I think that Batman actually looks better than the Hot Toys one.
Mm. Hot Toys. I thought
So
the Hot Toys one on the sideshow event looked pretty decent actually. Looked better than what I thought it was going to look like.
not as good as Absolute Batman though.
Yeah, that absolute Batman looks insane.
It
I love
does
how
look
excited they
insane.
were about the ear knives as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's awesome. Right, we've got a little bit of news. I wanted to just get your opinion because we got these two trailers. We got the trailer for Doom Part 3 and then Spider-Man Brand New Day. I just thought we could give our brief opinions on what we thought of the trailers, but is more of a case of the films that are coming out this year. Is there anything that you're really looking forward to? If it's not these, if there's something else that you're really looking forward to. I think both of these trailers were really, really good. I was looking forward to Spider-Man. But that trailer made me more excited to see what is going on, especially with what's happening to Peter and that. That's very interesting. But Dune Part 3, that trailer was incredible. I've watched it a couple of times now, and every time I get chills watching that. The music and with him chanting in the background, it is so powerful. It reminded me of a video game in their trailer recently did it as well. They've got like chanting going for, and there's just something about that chanting sound is just it works. I don't know why, but I really liked it. And I came into Dune late. I didn't see either one or two at cinema. I just didn't think they would be my cup of tea, but I've watched them. I love those films. They are just amazing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Doom Part 3. I'm looking forward to Avengers, obviously. Well, I'd like to see more from that. But as it stands, Doom Part 3 is the one I'm most excited for. Vita, which one are you looking forward to? Either of these, or is there another film you're really looking forward to?
Both. So I didn't think I will be so excited for Spider-Man. I would have never considered myself a massive Spider-Man fan. It's like, oh yeah, another Spider-Man movie. But when I saw the trailer, it captured me like from first moments. And we were at work and we were like in like at work looking at at our desks because we were like, oh, should we wait? James like, no, no, watch. I was like, yeah, me too. And we don't sit far away from each other in the office, so like I watched it and I looked at James with my eyes like massive, like, oh my God. Like I messaged him on Teams straight away, like, this is amazing. Like I'm so excited. Before this trailer, I didn't think much about the Spider-Man movie coming out this year. I knew it's happening. We saw like articles about Tom Holland being injured and things like that. But damn, this trailer made me excited about Spider-Man. I really, really want to see this movie, and it's gonna be the movie we're gonna go see in cinema as soon as we can, I think. And the same with June. I love that kind of movie. It just looks so epic. It's a bit more serious on that note than like obviously than the Spider-Man, I think. Because obviously Spider-Man will have its little jokes, but it's like heartfelt. Where I think June is gonna be much darker this time and just much more serious and like deep, if that makes sense. I'm really, really excited for both of these movies. and I'm excited to go to the cinema again because I'm looking forward to going to cinema and watching these movies. And the third movie I'm excited for this year is Odyssey. Odyssey? Is that how we say it? Doesn't matter. You know what I mean. Odyssey, yeah. And that's my third top movie I want to see this year. And I hope neither of them gonna disappoint because I'm really, really excited for all of them.
Yeah, definitely. No, it's definitely a good year for movies. Dune's the one that I've already said, like, I want to see that one in IMAX. I haven't been to a movie in IMAX for a long time. There's not many that jump out. Like, I'm quite happy to just sit in a cinema and watch most movies, but you get the odd one here and there. It's like, no, you need to see it in IMAX, and I feel like that is the one for me. But yeah, Jim, what one are you looking forward to, or is there something else that you're looking forward to?
Before I get into it, obviously Shane heard the whispers of Dune
Yeah,
through
I was
the
going to say,
airwaves because he's a
he
big.
literally he appeared as we mentioned Dune.
You
So,
must have
but
perked
yeah,
up like Dune.
yeah,
Talking
you could
about
just
Dune.
sense it. I feel that someone's talking about Dune. We've got obviously Sal saying it's so tough to choose, but he says Dune as well. And then David says, Punisher 1/6 from Spider-Man, please. At this point, I'm so glad Sony owns Spider rights. Marvel
Actually agree with
otherwise is in the toilet. Yeah. And Humble Collector UK says Toy Story 5 and Spider-Man more comic storyline. Yeah. So,
Nice.
and then we've got, honestly, just hearing that these make you feel like going to the cinema
Mhm.
is so heartwarming. It's my dream for everyone to see films at the big screen. A close second to the, yeah. No, I agree. I do love going to the cinema, but there's so little time that you just don't have as much time to get to the cinema. So, and with movies coming out so quickly now after the cinema, if you just wait a couple of months, it'll be on TV and you can just watch it at home. And sometimes it's nicer in some ways to just sit in the comfort of your own home and watch a movie where you don't have anyone making noises or talking or shouting or getting in the way or just dealing with people. Some people just don't want to have the hassle of having to go out. So it is nice sometimes, but you do get these movies, the big ones, where you're like, no, you have to get to the cinema to watch these films. But yeah, Jim, which one?
So I'm more looking forward to Dune. I think I'm really interested. The first two films, incredible. The first one, really good. The second one, even better, which is really nice to see. I've read the book. So this is actually the second book because the first book they split into two films. So I'm interested to see how they're going to adapt this book because the book is interesting. I won't give any story beats away, but it's interesting. I actually found it a harder read than the first book for sure. It gets very philosophical, very much. It just gets very philosophical. It's interesting. It's the tough read, but I'm really excited for it. I thought the trailer was incredible, and I think I would really. I normally IMAX is the best way to see it, but normally I'm not too fast for a lot of films. We did see Oppenheimer in IMAX, I believe, and that was worth it. The sound design alone, incredible. And now Dune's a similar kind of experience. Sound design is going to be insane. Visuals are going to be insane. It's going to be an event. I mean, let's face it. So I
100%.
definitely recommend. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. I want to see it opening night, and I want to see it in IMAX. That's what I want to see. And also the audience is better. I like we've all mentioned it. Go and see, like, you have to be selective when you see films now. And we're going to take a leaf out of Shane's book. I think this Saturday we're planning to go see Hail Mary at about, I think, 9:30 a.m. Saturday. So we're going to wake up early. We're going to go to the gym. Then we're going to go to cinema. And then hopefully none of the really annoying people are in the cinema at that time because we've
Kids,
had a couple
teenagers,
films.
Gen Z,
Not
leave.
even just them. Like when we went to see Sinners, the people sitting next to
Yeah.
us were so freaking annoying. They're on their phones. There was like a few comments that made me feel a little bit awkward, which I won't get into, but I was just a bit like, and it's like it was such a good film. I really enjoyed it, and they just kind of killed the experience a little bit. So, yeah, Dune
Yeah, it's a
first night,
shame.
Spider-Man first night. Anything else that we don't get first night, we're gonna have to find that time where the annoying people just kind of aren't there. 'Cause it is a problem. It does ruin
No, the
experience.
Odyssey as well. We're gonna see a good
The
time.
Odyssey. Oh, I forgot about that. That's gonna be interesting. So I'm excited to see that. And Spider-Man as well. Spider-Man was not on my radar. Like I haven't just been caring much about Marvel, although I did watch the first Avenger while working over the last couple of days, and I love that film. The early Marvel films are great, but I just haven't really been too excited. But this just kind of brought it all back. I think this will probably be, judging by the trailer, I think this could be the best Tom Holland Spider-Man film. I guess obviously some people say you can't beat the last one, um, which may be true, but I think this one could be really good. It's got Punisher in it.
It's got the chance to be really good, this one, I
It really
think.
does. It's got so many good options. I've seen people wondering if they're going to do the whole storyline from. You remember the movie where he like turns into literally like a man spider?
Man spider, yeah.
Yeah, that's a really gnarly thing. So I kind of like
I would
that.
love to see that, but I just don't
Yeah.
think they'd be brave enough to do it.
I almost want a funny cameo from Toby Spider-Man as well, because like now he's shooting the webs like he did.
Yeah.
Obviously, they talked about that. I was like, that would be funny if they did that.
That would
but
be very funny if
that'd
they
be too
brought
much
if
fan
they,
service, I think, if he just popped up
Yeah.
for some reason.
Yeah,
But no,
it
I think
would
it
be
looks
a
good.
little bit.
I think it looks good. I think June's going to be the conclusion of one of the best film trilogies we've seen, at least since The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a big event, and I think Spider-Man's going to be a good new start. I didn't realize it was Sony now taking the direction of this. It's always been a joint venture, hasn't it? But is this like fully Sony now, or?
I always
No.
I always thought that Sony did the solo films, whereas Marvel did where he went into Marvel, so like the Avengers and things. That's how I always thought of it.
Unfortunately for James this year, he was gonna have to go and watch one movie of my choice, and he won't know anything about it.
What is it?
Sense and Sensibility. You don't
Oh,
even
fair
know
enough.
who's that by. It's based
Jane
on
Austen
book. You're just guessing it now, don't you?
Is it Jane Austen?
I won't tell you.
Is it? Well, I have a computer in front of me.
Yeah, you can just Google it. Shane saying he foresaw us talking about it. Sal's saying he's going today to see Project Hail Mary in 70mm IMAX.
It is Jane Austen, well done.
That film sounded like it's pretty good, that Hail Mary one.
Oh, did you saw Geo saying it's Jane Austen?
No, I didn't see Geo. I knew it was, and yeah, Hail Mary does look pretty good. Actually, I'm excited for that one.
Shane's agreeing with you. The first book's good. Messiah is just not as good.
Yeah.
And Shane's also Brand New Day will be better than Doomsday. It depends. I think it's going to be really, really good, but Doomsday also does have a chance to be really good if they nail it. But if they do,
I'm worried about Doomsday.
I hope it's really good.
I reckon it could be a miss because they're obviously. I think they're relying a little bit on the old cast to a certain extent. They're obviously bringing back RDJ and the different guys, but they've got Captain America coming back. So
yeah, saying that though, I really like Spider-Man. I was looking forward to, but then I saw that trailer, and now I'm really looking forward. Like that got me excited.
Doomsday, or is he not?
Spider-Man. He's not
the friendly
neighborhood
Spider-Man.
Yeah, he's not. He wasn't on one of the chairs. That's
interesting.
He wasn't on.
It makes sense though for his like story arc. Now it just makes sense.
Yeah. Gio saying with some body horror. Yeah.
Neither of you mentioned the new Silent Hill movie coming out this year. You guys not excited about it?
We've heard it's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same.
Fair enough.
Tom looking jacked. He is.
Yeah. I love that trailer. It was so good.
Sal thinks they will do Man Spider, but more minimal. So no full transformation, maybe some qualities. I think you could be right, but it would be a shame if they went there and didn't go the full way, because that is such just a cool thing with Spider-Man. And yeah, I would like to see it. But yeah, some very big films coming this year, a lot more exciting than other ones.
Yeah.
We've got a couple of little more bits. This one I don't think will take too long, but we can get opinions. So NVIDIA's new demo of the DLSS 5, where they're now using AI to enhance some games. I feel very mixed about it because I don't
Mm.
know necessarily if I like the look of it. Right. So I think it could be really good what using it to enhance games, but I think how it's looks a bit off. But I did use a comparison. So obviously, this is the
Mm.
game I've played most recently, but this is also the game that I would say looks the best. Death Stranding 2, the beginning of that game, I could not tell if it
Have
was
you seen the
real or
game?
not.
I thought you
This
just
is
got a
how
picture of Daryl Dixon
no.
up.
So this is him in
Damn.
game, and because I thought because this screenshot came out before the game, and I was like, that can't be in the game. And this is in a part of the game. He's just wearing a hat.
That's insane.
There, it's crazy. So as much as people don't like it, the quality of the actors and their game characters are unreal in this game.
That's
It's
better
it's
than Grace
scary.
on the Right.
Yeah, it's scary real. Whereas Grace has obviously got this new AI overlay over it, and it makes her just look real. It does look like a real person, but just looks off. It doesn't look right to me.
Like an
Um,
AI influencer that you see on Instagram these days.
Yeah, so I'll be very interested to see how they use it, and hopefully it works really well. But I also think that creators are making stuff now that looks so close to real anyway. Is it even really needed? What do you guys think?
I think so. What I noticed in Ghost of Yotei, for example, is they have like not pre-rendered cutscenes, but they have specific cutscenes and animations which they've put better graphics into, right, than the general
Yeah,
gameplay. And I'm fine with games doing that. I've got no issue with that at all. But the image on the left is insanely good. Like if they can do that without this generative AI stuff, I think they should do that because A, you're getting the original artistic vision, right? And then B, it looks better. Like his hair and stuff, it doesn't look fake like her hair does. Like her hair
yeah,
looks good, but it looks like it looks in like someone's drawn it almost, like but like really realistically.
yeah,
And it just looks like an AI filter. And like if you look at like Leon as the example they gave, he looked really good. I thought it
yeah.
made him look decent. For some reason, a woman, it made her look like she had an AI filter over it. And I think I noticed that for a few other characters as well. It just looked like AI filter just slapped on the top of it, and it
Every
just
time when
kills
it's a
it.
female, and we found it
Yeah,
doing our promo and logos and everything.
yeah,
Every time you give AI the female picture, it cannot deal with it. It cannot make it it cannot enhance it and
yeah,
keep the features. It just
100%.
changes the features, everything. It changes straight away. It's a bit like Hot Toys, or like in art as well. They just cannot make a female figure. AI just cannot enhance a
Yeah,
female picture without changing the features and making you look fake. Straight away makes lips bigger, eyes rounder, cheeks
makeup.
softer. It just straight away like adds the filter on. And I agree with Harrison here, where it just loses that the artistic creativity the designer put in, because AI, like I watched that video and every single female was changed completely, where with the male versions they kind of did it quite well, like enhancing, as you say, and like Leon and such.
Mm.
It still looked like the character, but some of the females, I think the only one from all that video which just enhanced rather than changed, it was with the of the Hogwarts Legacy, the old lady. I
Yeah,
feel like that's
yeah,
the
Oh yeah,
only one whose face wasn't changed. And it's just like you straight away can see it's like AI. And
yeah,
I think it would be for me a slightly off-putting, if that makes sense. Like, yes, I like the realism and I like good graphics, and I like my games, figures, whatever, look more realistic, but everything else has to match the character. You cannot make the woman look overly realistic and change her while the world around her and other
yeah,
characters look slightly off. It has to match, the quality has to match from character to world. You cannot just enhance the person to make her look super smooth AI pretty lady and leave the rest
Mm.
just enhance like resolution or
I
whatever.
definitely.
think Sal actually kind of was basically saying what you're saying, and he hit the nail on the head. It's like the AI seems to kind of, it's like beautification, and they do it to the men to a lesser extent, but they do it to the women more. And like one
Yeah.
thing I remember with Ghost Yote, as an example, just of what he's talking about with female characters, is a lot of people slate it because they were like, Atsu's kind of like, she's not super attractive and stuff, and it's woke because she's not this really attractive Japanese woman. And I was like looking at her character design, I'm like, all right, she's not Megan Fox, but she's not like poorly designed. And in fact, she's like super realistic, because if you look at her like design, she's got scars all over herself. Her hands look rough and calloused. And I'm like, of course, she's been fighting a war, learning to be a samurai warrior for her entire life. She's not going to be a goddamn beauty queen, is she?
No.
Especially not in that kind of time period. And I'm like, this is
No,
so
definitely.
much better, because I believe her character so much more now. She's not like some goddamn
It would take you
supermodel.
out of it.
It's like, I love Resident Evil, right? But Ada Wong is a super agent. Why is she wearing those
Yeah.
freaking dresses? Like Resident Evil 2, they sold it because she was out at dinner when the outbreak happened. Fine. But Resident Evil 4, no excuse. Just no
No.
excuse. That's just
No.
like pure
I totally agree.
sexualization. It's just, it's over the top. And I like to see that they're moving away from it. And this AI is just not helping with it at all.
No. No, it's not. We've got David
Yeah.
saying DLSS 5 is irrelevant at the moment. You need one 5090 GPU to run the game and another to run the. Yeah, you're right. It is going to take a hell of a lot at the moment. But if they're now working on it, like, I mean, we had that interview with the designer at Sony about the next
Yeah.
PlayStation. They're already discussing about using AI for the next PlayStation. So it's coming. It's not a
It's
matter
gonna
of
happen.
yeah, it's gonna happen. And I just hope that they don't use it in a way that changes it. As long as they use it just to upgrade it rather than change.
Improve
So
performance.
yeah, so if you can use if you can use AI to render something a little bit easier, so then you can say have 4K at 60, no problem, no drop at all. Perfect. But if you're then using it and go, well, we'll make her look better in our eyes because AI thinks it needs to improve, that's not right. That's when it's not the right
Yeah,
way to
that's
use
where
it.
like Sal said, like with the beautification,
Yeah.
like the beauty
changes
is
the
like
artistic intent.
subjective as well. Like for one, like I feel we came to this like time and age where so many women make themselves look the same. Like
Yeah.
I showed James the picture of like three girls, and he's like, "Are they all sisters?" I was like, "No, they're not related at all." And I was just showing him how somebody I know completely changed, and I barely recognize her, and her friends look exactly the same, with exact same lips, same nose, same boobs, super like skinny, same hair, and they all look alike. And we came to this like time and age where all the women think they have to look certain way to look pretty.
Yeah.
And it's sad for me because I feel like we watch some of the older movies. For example, even like I think Grease or something was a bit John Travolta and such, where one of the populous girls, she wasn't super skinny or anything. She didn't have straight teeth and things like that. And at that time, she was like put as one of the main characters and that sort of thing. So I don't know. I just miss real characters, and I'm worried that something like this would just create then the games as well with that unrealistic beauty standards for women.
Yeah.
It's maybe like a deep dive, deep dig to it or whatever, but I just feel like we have those standards raising all the time, and now we start seeing it like, affecting the games as well, which is quite sad.
Yeah. We've got Shane saying he has no idea what David just said. I'm not surprised, Shane. If you're not a huge gamer or keep up with news like that, so you're not gonna.
Even I was a bit like, that's some
And
technical
then
stuff right
David
there,
did sum it up pretty well, though. Basically, if you can afford 2,000-3,000 graphic cards, you can play. Yeah, exactly. it's but then it's just like anything, like the tech is constantly always evolving, that by the time that we get PS6 it probably will be implemented in some way. Sal just saying the same thing. So work. It also has this crazy clarity filter that looks like the shitty food. Yeah. Yeah. It's just I think used correctly it'll
In that
work.
photographer. once
Yeah.
once at a time, yeah.
Yeah. Say that. And then Sal saying, specifically with this image, it looks like she has makeup on too, which I'm pretty sure is out of character. Like, I know she's not getting a dolled up. No, she's a FBI agent that is just working behind the desk and then gets thrown into field work almost. And she's not trying to worry about doing her makeup at all. She's definitely not. Well, she doesn't come across as that sort of character. So it'll be interesting. I just think it's amazing how they want to use AI to help to make things look better, yet we're already there. If you put the effort in and work in, you can make games like Death Stranding or Ghost of Yotei and all these bigger games where they do look just amazing when you're playing it. You're like, there's so many games now where you can play and you just stop because it's breathtaking. So yeah, I think we've got one more topic and then we'll be on our last game. Now, this isn't so much about the figure, unless you are really interested in it, but it's the Mondo Leonardo. But the thing that got me with this one was the amount that you get in this for 250. When we were just talking about like the Rick O'Connell that was near over 300 for, and we're not getting nearly as much, or the Silver Surfer, which was again not over $300, and you don't really get anything. Whereas this is 250, and I'll bring up the picture. It is insane what you get with this. And I think should we be expecting more from other companies when the companies like Mondo throw so much in? So I've got these pictures. Now, I do think for a fan of Turtles, it looks really, really good. It's a great figure. I'm happy that people are getting the Ninja Turtles. But if I take to the picture where it, look at everything it comes with. It's
Wow.
got 4 heads. Look at all these hands. It's nuts. All the weapon, the weapons, the clothing. I'm gonna
There's
one sec. I need to, and this 1/6. Yeah.
Yeah, this definitely looks insane. For me, it's like straight away quite like nostalgic, because I used to love Teenage Ninja Turtles, the series like we had, and I actually played the how you call that, side shuffle? How you call those games?
side scroller.
Side scroller shuffle. So I used to like the Turtles game of that one as well. So looks pretty cool for me. I actually straight away was thinking like, oh my God, you could get some quite epic pictures, especially with all those different heads. It's actually really, really cool. I wish you would get a pizza box with a pizza in it as well.
Yeah.
That would just top top things, like would push it to another level for me. Um, it looks pretty cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie. If money would not be concern or question, I would be tempted actually to get this, just because it's something different again and something interesting, and just yeah, something you won't see on every shelf, and the amount of accessories it's coming with, it just looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So like I was I was looking at this and we just saw that sideshow video that they were doing. And we saw Deck, for example, was still not looking great. And he would be the perfect one that could do with multiple heads. So considering Hot Toys won't give 2 heads with an open mandible and closed mandible, yet you've got Mondo under a price of Hot Toys giving this character 4 heads. I just think it's like it's incredible value for this figure and it looks absolutely awesome. I just think we should also maybe be asking for other companies to go take a look and go, look, this character, I know it's not, maybe it is a jointed figure and it's not maybe a different license, so maybe it's cheaper to make, but when you can get pieces that include so much, should we expect more from the others?
It's like an example of a jointed like 1/6 figure done really well. I think, like, because it just looks like they've taken a really good 112 and just scaled it up, which they just seem not to be able to do, and they've made it look good. Because a lot of the time, these things, I'm like, they look great 112. You put it in 1.6, I'm like, ugh, what is
Yeah.
that? But this looks really good. And I'm with Vita. Like, I don't really care much for TMNT. Like, I watched the cartoon. I thought it was cool. I just never really stuck with me much beyond that, and I kind of forgot about it. But I know it's huge for people, so I'm super happy for them. But this, like, stylistically, looks really cool. He does, and like I said, the photos you could take would be epic, and yeah,
Yeah, it
like
looks really
quality
good.
wise, looks really good. It does. It looks really epic. So yeah, I'm happy
Right.
for this. It's nice to see these kinds of things. Look at those accessories.
Yeah, like the guy
Choice.
that
What you're playing
interview
at.
at the factory one for Rick, where he's saying we did think about seamless arms, but then we would
Couldn't be
have to
bothered.
include we'd have to include so many different seamless arms that it's just not worth it. And it's like, well, but it would be worth it because
Do
that's
that.
what
It
would
would be
make.
worth it.
Maybe it's not worth it for you because you won't make as much profit, but it's worth for
Yeah,
collectors.
They probably would
yeah,
because it's not that. It's just a sculpted forearm, and you haven't got a
yeah,
wrist joint to worry about, so it's less likely to break. More people will be invested. They sell
yeah,
more units. They could probably justify then that stupid price that they have, and then it could do a little bit better.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what it was. Not like I do like these figures. They're not ones I would buy, but it was just when I looked at this and the price of it, I was like, that is so good and so
It
like
just looks like a lot of
just
fun, doesn't it? Like
yeah.
it just looks like you could have so much fun with this
So
figure.
like you could get
Yeah,
2 of these and have just totally 2 different looks. You have the hood with the
yeah.
mask and then the standard layout. Yeah, I think it looks
The
really
dark
good.
side and the fun side.
David's
Sal
right as well. Hot
saying,
toys are weird with like how stingy they are every now and again
yeah,
with like accessories and head sculpts. Makes no sense.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I thought it was just interesting, but look, if you're a Ninja Turtle fan, that it looks really, really good, and I'm happy for you. Because you're getting a hell of a bundle with that one.
Mhm.
It's insane. But we are now up to the best part, which is Vita's game, the
best game.
original Guess the Game. We've not had it for a
OG.
couple of weeks. Yeah, I feel like it's been a little while now.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whoopsies to the private chat, guys.
No, yes,
On
private
it.
chat.
And now I will try to remember how to do this.
Embarrassing. We can't discuss our answers. Serious business.
Yeah, are we allowed to talk again? Yeah, or not?
No, never. You guys joking? No
I liked it when we could
chatting.
discuss because we could help each other.
No, it's all
Who
about winning.
who
There's
is winning?
winners and there's
After you said
losers in
that.
this world,
You are
Harrison.
winning, Harrison.
Oh yes.
Damn it.
So I need to win this one to keep my winning streak.
Get out.
Right. Are you ready?
I don't know. No, I can't
Yes.
see anything yet.
You
Aha.
should.
I can now.
Aha.
Right. Remove that one. There we go.
Right.
Woohoo.
We will start with in what year was Ghost of Yoti released? Extra point for full date.
God.
If you get just a year, then fine. But if you get like at least one of you gets a correct month, you get extra point.
So we'll get a point even if we get the year, but we'll get 2 if okay, that's good.
Yes,
I'm not
the question is in what year was
Yeah.
Ghost of Yoti
Yeah.
released? But you
Okay.
get extra point if you get a month or full date.
What month was it?
James already written his answer, so you better hurry up, Harrison.
Wow.
Harrison's better at these than I am. But yeah.
No.
You are winning, so.
Yeah, but that's just a fluke. Talking of fluke, I watched that the other day. Oh, still so sad. Fluke. Have you never watched Fluke? Oh, I watched it with the kids. They've never watched it.
What is it?
Come back on the subject. Don't. We
Sorry.
have already been 2.5 hours. We
sorry.
cannot go away and on
I'm
a random
going to
spiral.
say I don't think that's right. Okay.
Okay, what you saying?
August 25.
My light's too bright. I put
Yeah.
September 2025, 14th of September.
Oh, you know the exact date.
End of
Ah,
October. I almost put October. That's so
I almost put
annoying. It could be
James.
October
that
as
late in the
well.
year.
James gets the point. Right. Name this character.
If that's not who we're
Shoot
both
it.
thinking it is,
Harrison, can you name the game this time?
It's not a game, is it? It's the person.
it's a character.
Yeah, it is.
The game was oh bollocks.
Simpsons Park and Ride.
Simpsons Hit and Run, is that what it's called?
Well done.
Yes. Right. Who's the character, guys?
Homer Simpson.
Homer J. Simpson.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it.
Easy peasy one to, you
I got
know.
it more right because I got his middle initial. So.
All right.
I mean, there is no
move
middle
on.
initial here though, so
Right. Concentrate.
okay, concentrating.
Oh no, these ones.
So I want you to give me the answer after each picture. If you like
Okay.
have no idea, you don't have to like give any answer. But if basically the person who gonna get the answer first will get a point.
Oh, okay. So whoever can tell from the whichever picture.
Are we
first,
writing it
okay.
or just saying it in this case?
It's up to you, really.
We
'Cause I
could
think
say it
this is
because it'll be
Horizon Zero
quicker.
Dawn.
No, you don't just say it like that. Jesus.
I thought we say it now.
No, I didn't know if Harrison had a guess as well.
I don't, but I don't think it's Horizon.
No, it's not.
No.
So as soon, okay, that's it. Another picture because there was a guess.
Yes, I think I know.
Okay, if you both think you know, you write down then.
I think so.
Okay.
but I
Okay,
think I got it
write
wrong.
down.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay. show
it. Oh, James, I
Oh,
can't
oh,
see.
Harrison's probably correct.
And what's it your? I can't see,
I
James.
put Black Myth Wukong.
Okay.
I think it's the bit where they're riding in the Jeep buggy. Yes.
It is Uncharted 4. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. That's epic. This is a
Such
good
a
part of
good
the game
game.
as well.
Yeah, it is.
So tight. All right. Which character does this silhouette represent?
What the hell is that? You look like you know already. That face,
I
Jim.
know, but I'd be really surprised if it is what I think it is.
It looks really. I've got an. No, it's not that.
There's two things I think this could be. I'm gonna go with what I've.
James, shush, you mush. I told you, there's no chit chat, guys. It's a serious game. James,
Right, I've
Harrison is winning. Do you want to win or lose today?
Do.
Come on then.
I've got.
Yeah, I put liquor. I was like, it's either that or the necromorph.
Yes. You know what? I don't know if it was about the feet were throwing me off. They look massive.
Same. They look webbed. Like,
Yeah,
I was like,
I don't.
Feet? Like,
I don't think they're webbed feet.
well
They
done
just
for
got
putting
really
that in.
big feet. Yeah.
And I was thinking
that was
it
good.
also looks like, you know, the necromorph that doesn't like it's just got the hands and the tail.
Yeah.
Like, I was
Yeah.
like, it could be that, but no.
It could be.
Right. Which game does this image belong to?
Is this another one that's going to get bigger, or is it just this one?
Well, yeah, it's gonna get other images, yes.
Okay. Because at the moment I can't tell. There are so many games with like forests.
No clue? Do you want a
No.
second clue?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
I'm even less now. We've gone from
Third clue, please. Trees to mist or clouds.
You want a third clue?
yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, after I reveal the third clue, you will have like 30 seconds to decide for your
Okay.
answer
I've got
with
an idea.
with no communication.
Okay, well, I do have an
Watch.
idea.
That's it. Time is
Oh,
ticking.
That's throwing me off even more.
yeah, my idea's gone out the window. I don't actually have a guess
I
for
know what
this
it
one.
is.
No, don't say that.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1.
I don't think this is right.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Harrison,
Oh,
what's your
that's what
guess?
I wrote Harry Potter because of the train. It looks like a train track.
I get that.
You
The
get
point goes to James because there isn't
yes.
such a game as Harry Potter. So
Well
you know.
done.
I couldn't picture it, and then I was like, I put Plague Tale because we talked about it, and I was like, I know that bridge. Oh my god, Neville
Yeah.
Longbottom. And I was just like, yeah, okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like with this one, I was like, what should be the third clue? I put the wand and the blue, but I was like, oh no, the wand is straight away gonna give it off. Then I was like, did an owl. I was like, oh, owl is gonna be so
Owl would
obvious.
give it away. Any of the towers
Yeah.
would give it away. So that
Exactly.
Yeah,
And then it was like dragon. I was like, dragon will give it away as well. So I was like, let's go with the bridge because it can be confusing.
Yeah.
amazing how
No,
detailed
that
some of
was
these
good.
images are as well. Like you can
hmm
see all like
Especially
little
because how
buildings and
zoomed
stuff.
in you were, and
Yeah.
it's still
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I usually try to find a good quality image to
Yeah.
make sure like you don't get that very pixelated view. Anyway,
Anything but the best.
what is this character's name, guys?
Oh, that's gonna really annoy
Your
me.
mush.
I've only played a bit of Mass Effect, and I don't know what his
I
character
love
is.
these games. This is gonna really annoy me.
No, I have no idea. I've not played this enough to remember what this character's name is, which is shameful because I know that these games are amazing.
They are. The first two. The third game's really good, but the first two.
We're not talking about the game right now. We're trying to
Oh.
guess the character's name.
Roger.
Akira Tang 1 comes in with the right answer. Don't you swap to the chat, James?
Accidentally click.
It's escaped me. I can remember the big other thing called Rex.
Is it like
can't remember the
Luthien? No, I'm just thinking
10,
Luthien.
9,
No,
8,
Luth, Roger,
7, 6,
David,
5, 4, 3,
Gerald.
2,
Look in the David.
1. Any guesses?
I put
Lu-
Saren.
No, something with an L.
Right. It's not
Something
right,
with-
but I think Garrus. That's it. I
It's
almost
not-
put. I was gonna think.
Oh.
I was thinking Saris, and I was like, no, I think that's the bad guy.
No. I didn't. I was nowhere near that.
I'd love to see remakes of the first one. The
So-
first three actually. Would be awesome.
Harrison, you have a chance to make it a draw. James,
Okay.
you are winning at the moment.
I need this. Come on, please be a good one.
Which game does this
Oh,
image
balls.
belong to?
Next slide, please.
Yes. Next one, please. I don't know this one.
Okay.
That hasn't helped either.
I think I have an answer.
Damn it.
James, do you want to guess your answer?
I can do. Can I not guess again if I'm wrong?
You can, but then obviously you might eliminate something what
I haven't got the
Harrison
full
might.
name.
Well, so do you want to risk it? If Harrison then gets in the other one full name,
Here goes the last one. You might get a lot of full name anyway.
okay?
You're not that sure on it then.
Show it to me.
Hey, that's cheating. That silence means he's got it.
No, I'm trying not to give out anything for you or to
The
him.
silence said it all.
I tell you what, actually, I will say my answer, and then if he gets the whole thing, I think that's fair.
Okay.
So Avatar.
Wow.
There is no game called Avatar, but that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, he had his guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is Avatar. What is it though?
What's the rest of the name?
We just saw it earlier.
Oh,
know.
you did. Oh,
know.
you did. So who's gonna win?
And we heard
And
a
you-
lot about it as well.
Yeah.
Just
It's
shows how you listen to me, guys.
I was watching you, I wasn't looking at the screen.
Mm-hmm.
oh, is it? No,
You
it's
got
not.
20 seconds left to answer the question.
All I noted this. I literally Avatar. It's Avatar. I don't.
I put this question deliberately on because I thought it will be fun
Yeah,
to see
that's
how
very good.
much attention you are paying for what we're chatting about through
Even
the
when I was downloading this game to you, I was just like, I just
no
called it
one
the Avatar
guessed.
game.
So the answer is Avatar Frontiers of
Oh,
Pandora.
I got. Am I close? Do I get a point for being close? Where the fuck was my writing? Go to the
Another
camera.
way.
I wrote Avatar Forbidden Pandora.
Pandora.
No.
I got close.
Do I get the answer for that? For Avatar?
No,
I
no
put-
one gets the
To
answer.
be fair,
No one gets the answer.
fair.
No one got the name
Frontiers.
of the game.
I feel like I should have
I
got half a point.
I didn't get a
Same.
point for thinking about correct game and putting wrong word
That's
in.
That's
So
That's true.
there is no.
That's very
You
true.
know.
We should have.
You
We
could
should have
argue
paid
that-
more notice.
You could argue that it's Avatar with a subtitle of Frontiers of Pandora.
You could argue that. So in which case we both get a point, but you still win.
Actually, it might. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're arguing to still win.
Shh.
Well done.
We're drawing now, right?
Yeah.
Overall.
Correct.
Sucker.
It's all right. We'll come back next time. Let's go look to in the comments.
Bad,
See
I
what.
forgot Garrus's name.
Yeah, you could
So
have
we
really won.
had two wins for Harrison, 2 wins for James, and
And one
2
tie.
draws.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Yeah.
Homie the simp. That's quite a good one.
Homie the Simp.
Akira, just saying hi. We'll catch the replay. Awesome. Thank you for popping in, Akira. That's great.
Popped in, got a question correct, and then left.
David said
Yeah.
Shadow of Colossus. No.
Good. Cool.
Sal, Harrison, we got it. Yay. David said, well, I was off. Definitely no kind of liquor I want to run into. No, definitely not. David saying the same Wukong. I did think it was Wukong for a second with all the clouds. Harry Potter.
Yeah, Sal.
Kira said Garrus. Yeah. Shots fired. David saying the Avatar game. And then he did say Frontiers of Pandora. He got it.
Yes, he did.
Pandoria.
And Sal said Avatar, the blue cat people.
That's a bad.
That's great. Right, well, we've come to the end. So we'll do
Like that.
our Through the Lens, and then we'll be saying our goodbyes. It's been a longer one this week. So this week for Through the Lens, we had this idea on one of the other shows about going back and having a look at our earlier pictures. So we took it a little bit further and we went to our very first pictures of figures on our Instagrams, which was quite fun going back, especially on gyms. I felt like I was scrolling forever on gyms. I was just going and going and going and going. But I did get to the end eventually. So yeah, these are all our either the very first picture or the very first figure picture, because some, like Jim, did post some other stuff on there. So first we have yours, Vita. This was your one of the 3 of the first picture. So this was the one I particularly liked.
That's my favorite one as well, if I'm honest.
Oh, good.
yeah, so it is really like one of the very. I think this is one of very first pictures taken as well, to be honest. I feel like
I think
that
it
was
is.
the first ones I tried. Not like, I mean, I took like in different areas of the garden, but I think this was actually one of the first where I actually placed the figure as well. Um, yeah, I don't know. I still really like it. This figure. I might be like would do my editing slightly different now. Uh, but I still enjoy the lights. I still enjoy the mood. I still enjoy that he's kind of startled and taken like by surprise. Yeah, it was just one of those days where I literally, James wasn't there. We were at his parents' house. James brought some figures to take some pictures in the garden, and I just couldn't decide what I want to watch on TV. Nothing seemed to be interesting. And I was like, I like taking pictures. I'll take this figure. I'll see, maybe I can do something with it. And that looks, fun. I miss taking pictures. James hates to pose for me for pictures, and he hates to be the object of
I
the
really
picture.
do. I was anything
Object,
behind the
subject,
camera.
probably. Yeah. But he looks great in every pictures we ever take. So that's annoying. But yeah, it's still one of my favorites, to be honest. I still really like this picture.
Yeah, I really liked it as well, going back to have a look. It was also fun going back through all your pictures, both of you, and seeing how you've both come and where you've gone, and especially yours, Jim, because obviously yours is longer that you've had it going for. So some of the stuff they
Evolution.
used to the
Yeah.
post and stuff, it was quite fun, but boy was I scrolling. That did take
Yeah, I
time.
bet.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that
I
was really
sometimes
good.
go back on like Jim's account as well to look at my pictures because I haven't reposted them all because James used to
Right.
post, I think, like was it Saturdays or Sundays? Like
Yeah, you
picture by
see
me.
Toy Photography Girlfriend Edition. I think, yeah, every like
Yeah.
Saturday or something.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so I think this particular one I think was posted on yours. I don't remember. Maybe wasn't.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah, and then so I reposted a couple of them in my on my Instagram once I created it, but I just couldn't go back and find them all and repost it. And obviously I was kind of judgmental, so I didn't like some of them anymore.
Aw, how it always goes.
It's interesting how you look back when you go back, and it's quite like that's why this was quite funny, and see how, as you said, how you would do things differently now,
Yeah,
um, compared to how you were looking at it back then. So, but yeah, I really like this one out of the three, because you had
thanks.
three in a row, and that was the one I really liked. So, next we have yours, Jim. This was the first
Mhm.
figure one you had on there.
Yeah, this is so I started my account as like a Resident Evil account, like a fan. No, yeah, kind of like a Resident Evil fan account, I guess. So I started off before Resident Evil 3 came out, just to document up to the release and reshare photos and stuff like that, just to give me something to do during COVID. And then I've collected these figures and Resident Evil stuff for ages, like for years. I had like this random bit during like college where I bought a few off eBay and stuff because they were like at good prices. Now they're stupid prices, like ridiculous. Um, but yeah, so then initially this was just like a web Instagram where I just document my collection. Like this is just a picture of two different William Birkins I had. One's Toy Biz, one's from Moby Dick, which is obviously a color variant. And you can tell, like, I haven't really thought about this in terms of composition and toy photography and stuff like that. It's just like these are figures that I have, and I'm taking a picture of them outdoors because the sun is nice. Um, and yeah, and do you know what? I love these figures. Like, they're obviously the 112 and they're older, but that Birkin's really cool. Like, you can see his face melted down in there. You got the eyeball moves as well. You can articulate that, so
Oh,
it's
that's
like
awesome.
old school moving eyeballs. So that's pretty decent as well. And these are just great figures. I miss having some of these, but obviously getting some one sixth, I sold a lot of these on because I'd have no space, and also it helps fund it a little bit. So yeah, these were good times, and these are really cool figures as well. I
Yeah.
had stupid amount of figures.
that's what I noticed when I was getting further and further down. I was like, this is all just Resident Evil now. It's quite cool.
Yeah. It's really weird because I was like basically a part of this Resident Evil community, and it was really nice. Very similar to the 1.6 community in a lot of ways. And then I started to transition from 1.6, and it was almost like stepping from one into another, even though they're like kind of related because they're figures, right? And it's collections and collectibles and photography. But I did notice it was like the people that were following me for Resident Evil, when I did like Marvel and stuff, 99% of them didn't give a damn. They were like, it's not Resident Evil. Either the algorithm wasn't showing it to them or whatever. I don't know. And I just noticed my like interactions went like that, and I was just like, oh, and it slowly built up again. So it was really weird because I felt like I built up, and then I was almost like starting off again. It took a while, but yeah, I think now I'm able to blend 1.6 Resident Evil into my 1.6 collection, so that helps quite a lot. So I can kind of marry my original passion with kind of my new one as well. So yeah,
No, it's
it's a
really
blast
good.
of the past seeing this.
Yeah,
good
definitely.
times.
We got Philly popping in saying hello, beautiful people. Good to see you, Philly. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, I love that as well. It's Resident Evil, so I'm gonna like it. They should make this though in 1.6.
Oh, it'd be so good. This version of Birkin, especially, I'd be so in for that. I'd be so in for that. It'd
Yeah,
be awesome.
definitely. And then my one was just Batman. This was my first one when I got back into Hot Toys after selling everything. I got back into it. And when I started, I was like, this, I want to take pictures again. And then what could I take pictures of? And I just was like, I'll do Batman. And I like black and white. So that's what I went with for this one.
This is moody. This is really cool. I like this. So you
Yeah.
collected 1.6 before and then quit and then got back into it?
And then for certain reasons, I had to get rid of everything and then start again. So yeah, I do miss a lot of the stuff because I used to have the 3-0 Dead Space figure, and there's a couple of other pieces I really liked. So yeah, but he was when I came back to it, he was the first one I got, and I loved it.
Like did you ever watch the Watchmen movie, the live action one? I always feel like the cow on the Batman like this really reminds me of the owl.
Yeah,
there's something about it. It just looks really reminiscent.
Very
of
similar.
That, which is,
very similar.
I always think
you definitely can tell where he got a little bit of an inspiration for that cow.
100%.
So, but just before, if David says Hot Toys will make Requiem figures, you heard it here. I hope you're right. I hope there's another license like Death Stranding where they just randomly picked a video game license and did that, because they did used to do
the monsters.
Yes, all the monsters,
not just humans. Yeah, a zombie. You know.
Yeah,
I've seen a couple of the enemies in there, unfortunately. So like a couple of those are pretty cool. So
yeah. But yeah. So that was my one, and yes, we need Resident Evil stuff. So yeah, that's it. Would you like to promote anything, guys, before we leave?
Not really. Just I need to edit a few more of my alien pictures. So I'll upload more pictures on my Instagram, so you can come and like them and check out my other photography, old and new, and like and share and tell me what you like about them. It's always fun when people point out what they actually like about the photo. So yeah.
Definitely. And Jim, you got anything?
No, it's a bit sparse on. I haven't got anything new in for a while. Obviously, we've got the clicker, so my review of the clicker is up, as is Harrison. So go watch both of our reviews. Because Harrison specifically is excellent. So check those out.
Thank you, but
it's really good. Oh, and your Denji review as well is really cool.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen his unboxing of Denji by InArt from Chainsaw Man, definitely go check it out. You can do the Chainsaw Man.
I was thinking about it, but the only reason I will say as you brought it up. So yes, I have done Denji. I did your promoting for you. Yeah, you did. So I don't have to say anything now. No, I did do Denji because I still had his box out but no, Chainsaw Man. The reason I'm not going to do his unless people want it in a different way. I'd have to just review it out the box, because he comes without his arms on, and you have to put them on, and I cannot tell you the amount of pain and cuts I got from trying to get those arms
To
on.
put them back
It's
on.
yeah, because they are really sharp, those blades, and they don't come installed, and you have to push them on while holding something that's sharp, and the amount of times, like, genuinely cut and blood everywhere, it really cut
Oh,
me.
jeez. Wow.
Yeah, so I
Did
wouldn't
you get money off?
no.
In art. Look at this.
But luckily it's got real blood on it now. It's just, it's not worth trying to rip those arms off. But if somebody does want to see another review, I could review it with the arms on and not in the box.
Yeah, just do it as like a review, not an unboxing.
Yeah, I could do. I mean, if you watch my Denji review, he is at the end back to back with Denji. I did do
Not
that.
enough,
I did
need
throw them
details.
in.
Need like close-up shots and your thoughts on it and stuff like that.
Yes. Well,
actually,
so
you know
yes.
what? Now that you say it, a recreation of the vicious injury you got. You know, like when you watch those crime things and they recreate the crime. You need to do that as well.
I'll do that. It's just me crying, going, "Ow, my hands are hurting," because, like, honestly, my hands were covered in cuts because every time I tried pushing, I'd slip and catch it on one of the spikes.
Oh my God.
Awful. So I don't recommend it for that, but it's great fit. They are both great figures. So yeah, no, yeah, check out Jim's review of Clicker. It's so much better than mine, but it's amazing. We do say, though, one thing I will say is, if you've watched one of ours, we pretty much say the same thing almost word for word at some points. It's quite amusing.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you want like low-key, calm, and constructive, easy kind of listen, go to Harrison. If you need energy and pick me up, go Jim, because he's just
buzzing.
sometimes
That's what I love about your reviews. You're so excited.
Like overexcited, yeah.
I always think I'm super boring, but
no, you always like sound so full of energy. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that one is better than the other. Because very often I do
different
like
flavors.
calm videos like Harrison's, especially like if it's late in the day. I feel like it doesn't wire me up, where Jim's videos can wire you up and you're like, yes, let's do this. And sometimes it's not the right thing.
No, you're
sometimes
so right.
It's not the right
that's exactly
thing.
how I like. That's what I like. I like watching yours compared to mine, because I just don't have that energy sometimes. Whereas when I watch yours, you're like, you're so pumped, and it's like, oh my God, you're so excited, and you really love it. That's
like when he's making these videos, sometimes obviously I'm in another room and I can hear it, and I'm like buzzing. I need to do something.
I'm not gonna lie, there's like moments where, like, especially during the unboxing bit, where I'm just like, I need to take a breath, because I'm just like talking. I'm like, it's just like,
and he's a smarter guy, so he needs to breathe.
So I was saying, Harrison basically is the calm one, and then David says, "I agree, Jim. You're super boring."
Yeah, so we'll both put you to sleep.
Yeah. No, it's great. No, that's all good. I don't know what will be my next unboxing. Probably whatever figure I get in first, either Barbosa or Zubaje. That'll probably be the next one, depending on what invoice I get first.
Barbosa it's the one I'm looking forward to. Yeah.
Other than that, I'll probably be back with Raiding the Realm on Tuesday, carrying on with Callisto Protocol. Yeah, I was going to say, Jim, we need to do Resi 5. I was thinking about the other day. We need a co-op Resi 5.
So down for that. That'd be a lot of fun.
It would be. And I'll be on Movie Canon Geo's show on Friday night, Saturday morning from us. And then hopefully back on the Hope Show on Monday with Shane.
If the Hope Show is back.
if there's any news, because
if anyone wants to see Jim again.
It's like that, that stick where it's like the stick person poking something. It's like, do something. It's just like
one sick in general. Just some companies just drop a bunch of stuff, please, so we have lots to talk about. Yeah. Philly's saying the same. Bugging for my sidebar right now for Barbosa. Yeah, I heard that Kit could have got some, but he passed on it because he's too full up. And David says Zoo is lit. Yeah, well, we need it. I need him. He needs to go with my Wukong, who's behind me. So, yeah, Wukong's
Yes,
there
you
now.
do. He's
What
over
we
there.
need me on what? What
Hope
are
show.
you saying there?
Hope Show. Yeah, you
Yes,
need to
that's
come
what we
back on the
need to
Hope
do.
Show again.
You should do it again, yeah.
Oh my goodness, I thought he thinks that I need to play Resident Evil, don't you?
Oh,
Think
you
like
should do that as well.
You should.
No, we're going to do that though. We've said before we're going to do a really, really scary horror game while streaming Vita play it because it will just be hilarious.
It will be hilarious. I'm gonna go viral, and people all over the world gonna laugh at me and my reactions and the
If you
things
get
out there.
paid, it's fine.
What you? And then we're gonna go to London. Everyone's gonna point fingers at me and says, "Oh, look, that's that viral girl."
Yeah.
And
It's
then
worth
people
it.
gonna try to jump scare me all the time, and my life will be ruined.
Yeah, that would be annoying.
Yeah. Well, thank you both for again having another amazing show. It's really great. Wouldn't be the same without you. Like
Thanks
and
for
follow
having
and
us.
subscribe to everyone, please.
And
They're
thanks
they're
for
all amazing.
our viewers sticking with us for 3 hours and 5 minutes. That's
I
the
know.
longest show yet.
That's our long. It is our longest show.
Gio, we coming for that 6-hour show.
Yeah, we're doing it. We will win. We will beat your record.
We're building up slowly but surely.
So yeah, thank you everyone. It means a lot that anybody shows up and
100%.
in the chat, and it's amazing. We love doing our shows, so it's great that some other people enjoy it as well. So yeah, we'll see you all next week hopefully, and have a good evening and day, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one, guys. See ya.
See you later.